Hi,
hi.
let's go. Hi. Can everyone hear? Can everyone see?
I can't see. I'm blind.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can literally see the source material. Hello? Let's go. Hi, everyone.
How's everyone doing?
Welcome to our special episode of Modest Archive. Not quite Modest Archive, the podcast, but it is related to Modest Archive nonetheless. So we have a special guest today, but I'm your usual host, Co-Designs. Hello. You all know me by now, and of course we have our co-host,
Shoku or Waddles. Sup? I'm a penguin.
Yep. And then our special guest,
Drumroll.
No, don't do it.
You have to have your PNG tuber line.
I can't believe this is my PNG tuber debut is on this podcast. That's crazy.
It's just debut. Everyone, congratulate him! Congratulations!
He is now Mr. ShinjaTV.
Yeah, I'm BT now.
Yeah, when are we getting the live 3D model?
That's crazy.
Needs
more rain.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true. Hi, Lamina.
Hi.
Yeah.
So,
hello,
yes.
everyone.
Yeah.
Are you getting nervous?
No, I'm distracted right now.
That's
No,
crazy.
don't get distracted by waifus.
Yeah,
You have
my
two
attention
waifus
span-
here.
My attention span is very, very tiny.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Okay.
same. Well, I just have a tiny brain, so it's fine.
The bird brain.
But you know what's
So-
not tiny? Are applications
Yeah.
that we've had.
Yeah, we had a amazing 30 applicants.
That's
so
crazy.
It was insane. Thank you guys so much.
For the support. Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't get all of them. So there was a couple of people that I had to unfortunately cut out. It didn't meet our requirements. So that being said, out of all of those, we have about 24 submissions left over. And unfortunately, we have a total of 16 spots. So we have to do some more culling. We got to get rid of some decks.
Shinja was our first gatekeeper.
Yeah. Which, thank you, Shinja, for doing all of this.
Yeah, because he
Thank
went
you.
through
Thank you.
all the decks, made sure they're all aligned with all of our requirements, and then took out the ones that unfortunately didn't meet them, as well as emailing those in case they wanted to do the last minute change to make sure that they meet the requirement, and then keep on top of that, and then do the whole presentation.
Yeah, this it was merely a joke, but in TM we have a motto where any joke that you say is not a joke.
And it sure wasn't a joke in terms of
Yeah.
workload.
No, it was not.
Yeah. Well, there was definitely a lot of presentations that I've tried, and this is one of the more fun ones, I think. So even though it was quite a lot of last minute work, because it's funny story. There was about 26 or 27 applicants, and then the deadline hit, and then we shot up to 30. Yeah, Rokunana. So it was like, oh, I gotta magically spawn like four more slides. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue with this strategic deck presentation.
Woohoo! So professional.
Presented
All right.
Modest Climb.
So what are we gonna do with this presentation? You're gonna walk us through this, and then we'll start rating, making all.
Yeah. So I'll explain what the how we're going to vote. This is a voting system. I've already gone through the decks, and I've done my own scores for each of these decks. However, I will not let you know. Yeah, the Shinja factor. I will not let you guys know what my score is. But you can probably deduce the score afterwards, after I get Shoku's and Ko's rating. And then once we get all of those ratings, we will average them out, and then the top 16 of these decks will then, I guess, quote unquote, advance into the tournament. But before we do that, we got a little bit of a...
What is this? Oh yeah. Should I give context of the presentation and how I was actually the one that made the template.
Yeah.
It was a joke, right? And then I was like, okay, hold on, we got this. I'll make the template for you, Shinja. Let me do that at least. And then I took a literal, very, very incredibly corporate, like, you know, oh, our company is a family. Here's our synergizing for that kind of presentation, and I made it ours. And yeah, obviously you have to introduce the teammates, right? So with their proper titles and bio and photo, that's a very appealing photos. So I put these in as placeholders, but it never changed.
I mean, you don't need to change it.
Okay, it was a pretty good photo, and it was pretty funny. It definitely got a laugh when I saw it the first time. So we're just leaving it in. Approved.
Oh gosh.
We could
What does it
read it out
say?
loud, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shoku, you want to start off with you?
Yeah, I can. My big head's blocking the last word, but mine says
I
Shoku.
think you can guess what it is.
I think it says resident sleep deprived penguin. Go eep. I did eep. I'm taking your challenge this week, Ko. I'm gonna do 6 hours every day.
Let's go.
Every day.
Go. I'm proud
But yes,
of you.
I am very sleep deprived. I usually get like an hour or two.
Oh my god.
What the?
Don't worry about it.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, Shinja.
All right, I am the ShinjaTV. I will be the neutral party presenter for this stream. I am a hardware and gacha enthusiast, I guess.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just here. I presented the modest decks. Some of them were very spicy, so
Ooh.
excited.
Spicy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's go. And I'm Ko, the deck destroyer and cardboard eater. She doesn't play GA and isn't a GA content creator, but she sure has a GA podcast. What a mystery.
And a tournament too.
Yeah, and a tournament
Yeah,
too now.
true.
That's crazy.
Oh, this is beautiful.
All right, this was definitely one of the more very corporate presentations I think I've ever worked on. This is very funny. A lot of my other presentations, at least within TM, are very informal. They're very Google Doc, white paper.
No.
Discuss over dinner, right? We're very
that's fair.
not corporate.
Yeah.
I mean, next time we could have a mukbang and just like review
crazy.
what we're eating.
Over Korean barbecue, I'm down.
Yeah.
Over
Next
Korean
time I can show
barbecue?
you
Yeah,
my
bet.
informal presentation skills. And
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Ooh,
All
I
right.
gotta click on the thing. All right, so here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna have a champion on the top right. Basically, the champion. I've chosen the highest level, basically. So if you go up to level 1, level 2, or level 3, whatever the highest level is, that is the card I will represent on the right hand side. The giant card on the left is going to be the modest card. So that's the card that the person has chosen. So that is the vision, right?
the vision.
And then there's 3 cards on the bottom that is honestly, when I was creating these slides, it's very hard because I could only pick 3 cards that I feel supported the deck and or the hipster card. But there were quite a few decks where there was a lot of cards actually that would have either supported it or provided an alternative win con. So it was really hard to just pick the 3 here, but there's some exceptions where I've added either a 4th card because that provides context, or I've added multiple cards because I feel like that was because it was very important. But
I
first
like
off,
that though. Thank you.
As part of the templates, there's a quote for each deck.
Yes.
And I was told to describe the deck, basically, and the modest card. So for the first quote, do you know why they call it an atomic clock? Because when time runs out, an atomic bomb goes off. And this perfectly describes this deck. Because what other champion uses an atomic bomb than Arasana? Now, Arasana has a lot of tools in her kit. In the meta, she uses a lot of cosmic bolts when you generate them, etc., etc. But cosmic bolts, they're too meta. The hipster ratings on those, very, very, very low, right? So the hipster card that this person has chosen is Supernova Divination.
Oh,
Arasana's ultimate, which states at the beginning of each player's recollection phase, and whenever you star call a card, put a divination counter on this card. Then if there are 10 divination counters on Supernova, sacrifice it. If you do all units you don't control lose all abilities until end of turn, then deal 25 unpreventable damage to each of them. This is quite literally a clock that you are putting the game on, and then you will kill pretty much everyone, except probably Lorraine, but and Jin. And,
Lorraine.
Right.
And Tonoris. And
we don't talk about them. We don't talk about
but,
them.
you know, basically everyone. You know,
Yeah.
everyone. This is really, really sick because even if you do ping damage on Jin, who has immortality, they lose all abilities, so you lose your immortality. So this is actually a really nice card. It can kill basically everyone.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, and I love the quote now. It makes sense now.
Yeah. I try my best to try to match the quote to either the hipster card or the deck in itself. But this is not just the only card here. We need to figure out, you know, how do I get this card, right? Because one of the requirements for the Modest deck is that you need to play a playset of this, but, you know, obviously finding this card is still a little hard. So the first supporting card is Celestial Calling. This says reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an Astra Element spell card. Banish that card and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in a random order. At the beginning of your next recollection phase, you may activate the banish card without paying its reserve cost. This is a spoiler. This card, Divination, is the only Astra spell card in their deck, so you are guaranteed to find this. Well, sorry, I lied. Celestial Calling is also a spell card. So, you either find another Celestial Calling or you will find Divination, one or the other. So this is a really big, really nice combo. It's either you keep finding your search card or you will find your win con, whichever one.
Nice,
very, very smart. I really like this.
Yeah, that's
a good one.
Yeah. Secondly, you know, obviously we do need to star call cards in order to put this clock on. So therefore, you know, hey, Polaris is in here because the combo that you want to do is you want to find this card first before you generate a bunch of Cosmic Bolts to put in your deck. So that is what I'm going to suspect that this person will do. You know, play this card, activate this card, and then generate a bunch of Cosmic Bolts. But, you know, we need to get consistency in the deck, right? We need a lot of spell cards. We need a lot of star calling cards. There are a couple of star calling cards in here that I didn't put in here. For example, Lunar Seer is in here. It's a star calling 1. It's an ally and also eclipses. But what I found was really fun is Stellar Bloom, which is a star calling 2 where you gather 4 times. This is really nice because, again, the plan is that you pop the Polaris after you play Supernova Divination, which means that you will already be level 3, and theoretically your Polaris will still be out. So you can gather 4 more times, so you have a potential for 2, 4, 8 times for just level 1, level 2, and then one of these cards. So you can have, at a minimum, 8 Cosmic Bolts or more, depending on they do play ingredient pouch in here as well, so you have lots of choices.
Oh my god, this is so much smarter
that
than
was
the
a
deck
great
I tried to build.
People are cooking.
Yeah, this is oh, by the way, out of all the entrants, I did randomize all of the submissions, so this may not be the first entry, but this was the first one that got randomized, and I think this is a great start.
Yeah,
because we're trying to be not biased to whoever submitted the deck. So please, in chat, do not say you did not or did submit this this deck.
I will say there are a couple of submissions that share the same hipster card. So we'll have a. It's funny because when I randomized it, they all kind of clumped together. So yeah, there's a couple of slides where you'll see the same card twice in a row. But anyway, that is my presentation for the very first Modest Coin deck.
Gosh, I like this so much. And what's the scoring out of? It's like from 0 to 10?
It's out of 6, 7, 67.
Out of 67?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Roku Nana? Okay, got you.
I said it as a joke, and then Shinja ran with it, so it's officially...
There's no jokes.
There's no jokes here. There's no jokes here. No jokes here.
It's out of 6, 7.
The thing is, like, this is the first one, so I have like my own notes on the side where I'm just like, oh, instantly 67. But I'm just like, but what if there's like more?
I will say, I've only, out of all the 24 decks, I've only rated one a full 67.
Wow, there is one that gets a full 67 though.
Honorable
yes.
mention.
I will not mention what it is though, but I did get, there is one.
Oh, do we want to say our scores? We should say our scores now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me write it down. See if. Hold on. Okay.
67. It's giving me like 54. I really
54?
like it. Yeah, 54. Because one, it's an even number. It's high. Two, I really like the thought process of the supporting cards that you walk through supporting divination. And I really like the quote, but I don't want to give it a straight 67 because this is the first card, so it could become 67.
A little, yeah, that's true. We could, I guess, like edit it later if we really need to. But for me, I would say it gets a 60.
Get a 60
for now.
Woo.
Yes,
A high
but,
score.
Like, yeah, because they're going for a really hard, like I've tried this ult before, and everyone does say that like Goja ult is kind of like one of the only. I think there's another one, but like one of the only viable ults to actively do. Maybe like Diana, maybe is a little bit more doable, but Arisana is really like it takes a while unless you really fully go for it, and then you having the Supernova Divination and Celestial Calling as the only Astra spell cards just to make sure that it works. I really like I love the commitment.
Yeah, because you were building that, and if you don't have this right away once you hit level 3, it's just the other ults or other cards are just gonna defeat.
Yeah. This
Sorry.
This sets the tone, like what Akotan said. But I wish I can talk about the entire deck list because there's quite a lot of cards in here that do try to support the game plan of making sure that you can last the long enough for this clock to run out. For example, we have allies that do intercept, and there's ways to prevent damage and get around damage, so you can try to last. You don't get insta-gibbed. But what's really nice is, because Modest Climb is, we're looking for cards and decks that are not quite meta. Honestly, the amount of time that each deck takes to win actually does get longer. So the Supernova Divination has potential.
Yeah,
that's so true. And yeah, like I think it might be a good idea to just like go review them all over again at the very end, just in case we want to like adjust the score.
Oh yeah,
but
I'm having my notes on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. All right, we got a Cole rating of 60 and a Shoku rating of 54. Is that final?
Yes, that is the final for now.
Nice. All right, I've written that down. All right, let's go to the next slide. This is
excited.
deck number 2.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Let me just adjust everything on my end. Okay. When the winds of change blow, some build walls, others play allies that swing for big damage.
What?
Wait, I'm guessing Windowing?
This is a play on a pretty famous Chinese proverb, actually. So I replaced the last end. Some build walls, other builds wind farms or windmills, right? Anyway, it's dealing with winds and changing
Wind allies,
currents.
okay.
So we're looking at Kongming level 3. Obviously we're activating the shifting currents, and we're spinning to win. So the modest card is Tailwind's Blessing. It is a Fantasia. Whenever your shifting currents change from north to west, allies you control get +1 power until end of turn. Please note that this is whenever, so this can stack.
Yeah! Oh my god, it can stack! Bro, they're gonna make their compass go round and round.
Just go northwest.
Wait, can the title of the deck be They See Me Rolling?
They see me rolling. Well, one may ask, right? Like, obviously, you can end your turn and change your currents at the end of your turn. But that's kind of useless, right? Because you want to be attacking. So here's some supporter cards that deal with that. So the first one is Landscape Corsair. On enter, you may change the direction of your shifting currents to a different direction of your choice. This also is a 2/3. Oh, I'm skipping ahead here, but it's a 2/3 ally. So not only can this change your currents, but this also gets buff from the Tailwind's Blessing as well.
And the adjacent direction, it's any direction too.
It's any direction.
Well, it has to be a different one, yeah. So, but it can be anything. So you can end up from north to south to north and then back to west or whatever. What type of calculations you're going to be doing while playing this deck. And then I've already spoiled the second card, but a classic Ardent Cloud Striker. It synergizes with this Tailwind's Blessing, where if you end up on west, this guy swings for 3 more, and then obviously now you have the 1 more. So now it's a 5 cost, swings for 7.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty sick.
It's a fucking heavy swing in an ally.
And an ally.
Yeah, well, this is not the only card that synergizes. We have Woolen Lancer, which says whenever your shifting currents change from north to west, Woolen Lancer gets 2 power until end of turn. So you have a kind of a stacking effect between Tailwind's Blessing and Woolen. So if you cannot find this Ardent Cloud Striker, well, you have a cheaper but potentially same thing. On the other side there.
I was told the 2 waifu on the side long time ago, they're married. I'm just saying, that's my lore. Because they synergize very well together.
I was like,
that's it.
Who's coming up with this lore?
That's my lore.
That's your lore.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's a Yuri. It's a Yuri with a light bulb now.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the beard. Yeah, he's a beard.
Oh, that's so good. That's scary.
Yeah, this is insane because Tailwind's Blessing is a Fantasia. It stays on the field, and it is not unique.
Yeah, so you can
you can play multiples of these, and each one will trigger for +1 power.
But you're right, it's not unique. Bro. Oh man.
Oh, I really want to see this pop off on the field.
I honestly do, because when it's coming, 2 Yuri in my mind, and then 3. That's crazy. Yeah, that Fantasia can just stack.
Okay, but I have a question, Shinja.
Yeah.
This could right now, what I see, technically this could all be done without going to level 3. Is there a reason why they go to level 3?
Yeah, they do play a couple of cards, but for example, what is the best free way to change your currents? Look at level 3. Whenever you activate a spell card, you may change the direction of your shifting currents to an adjacent direction of your choice. And guess what is free? A 0-cost Terrasite that you put forth.
Yeah, because it's every spell, right, that you activate. Yep. Right. Oh, that's crazy. And then you could just preserve it. That's insane.
Oh, this is a strong deck.
This is another one where it's like, I wish I had more cards to show because there's so many cards to synergize with this combo here. Yeah, this is very dude, these decks are spicy, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys cooked. I'm actually really impressed. What have I been doing in this podcast?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should find these players and let them replace the podcast.
I know.
But my favorite GA content creator.
Man,
I'm not one.
I'm easily giving this deck over 60 right now, but I don't know what that number is.
Is it a full Roku Nana?
No, it's not a full Roku Nana. Because I'm a little strict on my scoring.
Okay.
61. 61. It's just above 60.
Oh. No, I'm like, bro, this card, why is it hipster? This could be so strong.
And it's a 1 cost.
I know. 1 cost. And then you got so many ways to play with it. Yeah, I would go
Fun fact, this card has a hipster rating of 93.3.
That's crazy.
Dang. Okay, I'll go with 62.
62? Ko, is this the card that's gonna convince you to play Wind?
No. No.
Okay. It's not that. It's not
Next.
that. Next.
Don't worry, we have quite a few water decks as well that we can go over. But Shoku, what is your rating?
Oh, 61. I am a good 61.
61. Awesome. Got it. Also, I forgot to do it. But yes, this one, hipster rating 93. The first card, I forgot to mention. Supernova Divination has a hipster rating of also 93.3.
Oh.
And Celestial Calling, which I would consider the second most important card, has a hipster rating of 93.6.
Wow, it's very hipster.
It's so hipster.
All right, scores.
All right.
Good. We have a 62 and a 61.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next deck. We have deck number 3. Trainer-san, I want to become the best Uma.
Yes! Fucking Uma deck! Let's go!
Uma Puyo. Uma.
If no one else is alive, I automatically become the best, right?
Oh my god.
Fubu?
We have
wait.
level 1 Tourny. This is a Tourny level 1 deck. It does not go up to level 2 and or 3.
Okay.
And yeah, it's pretty easy to guess, I think. But the hipster card for this one is Allowance Race.
I'm so excited.
Each player may rest up to 2 horse allies they control. For each horse ally rested this way, its controller draws a card. And then I forgot. Let me check the hipster rating for this card. It is a solid, very solid, 96.6.
Why is it 96? That's
no one
Girl,
plays
no one
Umas.
uses this.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no one plays Umas.
Bring back
No
more
one plays
stacks.
Umas.
Yeah. Well, obviously we have Allowance Race, so you need a couple of horse allies in order to draw a card. Otherwise, why would you play this card? So the very first one is just a skill, actually, because it is a Spurred Gallop. The next horse ally card you activate this turn can be
so
activated
good.
as though it had fast activation. Draw a card into your memory. The next horse ally card you activate this turn costs 2 less.
That's so
Also fast
good.
Love that card.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
such a good
this is a insane card, and you know the really nice thing is you can play all your Umas at fast speed during your recollections. So a lot of these cards are recycled, and it also replaces itself. Second card, the classic Brisk
First
Windtrotter.
Windtrotter, of
My goat.
course. The goat.
The goat. Unfortunately, you don't go up to level 2, so you don't get the second.
Wait, what?
You don't get the second one, but you know it's fine. It's fine.
It's so fine. Just keep flipping him.
Yeah. Everything is fine. And then the third one is Reliable Cavalier. Even though this is not an Uma, I can guarantee you that this deck does play Umas.
Yes.
And it uses a keyword that a lot of people probably have never seen. It's called Equestrian.
What do you
As
mean?
long as you control
I've seen this word so
a
many
horse
times.
ally,
We know
if you're-
this
If you're
card.
not Ko or Shoko, Reliable Cavalier gets 3 power, so it automatically becomes a 4/3. You can play Brisk Windtrotter, and you can give it a buff counter, and it also buffs each other. It's fantastic. It's a
It's
great
beautiful.
synergistic card.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
It's Umas. Like, I
it is
love
Umas.
horse and equestrian, but I feel like, I don't know, compared to the other two that we've already seen, it's basically like, you know, line up get your horses out as efficient as possible, use equestrian, and then get more cards from Allowance Race. So I think this one, to me, because it seems like pretty straightforward, right?
It is very straightforward.
Yeah.
I wish I had more cards.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're using I'm just making a guess. I'm assuming they're using Legendary Saddle, that material card deck, which is really nice. So I'm wondering if they'll ever use like other element horses. But I know Wind usually has most.
Yeah, this deck. Oh, I should probably mention the elements on that. That would have been fun.
Oh,
this
yeah,
deck is a
the
fire
elements.
deck.
Okay.
So you are running both fire and wind here, as
Fire
well as
and
some
wind.
normals. But the key concept of this deck is not only are you playing Umas, but you are relying on that keyword called equestrian. So a lot of the allies in here have that equestrian keyword. For example, War Marshal is being played. It's a
Yes.
4-cost 2/3 that has steadfast, but also equestrian. It gets a +1/1. There's also an Arthur in here. So a lot of
Oh, you
It's
can go
not
around with
there.
it. I'm wondering, why did they pick Tourny?
So, for example, War Marshal is a guardian that does class bonus.
Oh, okay.
So that is
Gotcha.
one particular one particular reason. Yes. But you have a couple of Guardian-centric cards. You have Blast Shield, which is a Regalia, has Ally Link. It has Linked Ally gets 2 power. And then you have Heat Wave Generator at the beginning of your recollection phase. Target ally you control gets +1 power. Then you also have Impact Hammer.
When in doubt, Impact Hammer. Okay. It's giving... For me, I think because of just what we've seen so far with the first 2, would like to give this one a good 54. A solid 54.
Yeah, I was thinking 55 because I was like, okay. Yeah, I really like it for using Umas, obviously. And I want to see the fact that it's Tenors instead of any other, obviously, because obviously you go for Tamer, right? If it's animal, blah, blah, blah. So, but they went Tenors, which is a curveball. But I wasn't as mind blown as the first 2, if I were being completely honest.
It's pretty. The combo is pretty straightforward. Nothing too insane. But don't forget, it has a lot of damage potential. Don't forget.
Yes.
It's very. I can see how very aggro it can be for as a some win cards in this deck. So, it can be very scary.
And I like that it's dual elements too.
Oh yeah. You know what? Because it's dual elements, I give it a 58. I like that. 58 for me. Sometimes you might brick. So you gotta...
there's a very high possibility of bricking. I like the commitment.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I always feel like dual elements are always like a little
This is
tricky.
not the only dual element deck.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah. Do we have a triple element?
Yeah, some of these people, they be cooking. They be cooking. All right, let's move on. This is deck number 4. Geminis are the masters of communication, using their words to inspire, enlighten, and connect with others. Anyways, hit you for 20.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So the champion, yes, you are correct. We are going back to Arasana.
Why is Arasana so hipster?
She's
such
a troll.
We need hipster Arasana drawing, please.
Arasana, unfortunately, is both loved and not very played.
She is a very difficult
archetype.
champion.
Yeah, there's only 1 or 2 archetypes that Arasana plays, so a lot of the potential Astra cards that she was given are actually, their hipster rating is really high.
True.
So actually, before I even show you...
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. Kick W. Here's the card. It's Gemini
Starker! Let's go!
So much. She's so pretty.
It is a 2-cost ally. On enter, summon an Astral Shard token. I'll explain what that is later. Then you could rest. As a spell, deal X damage to target unit, where X is the amount of objects named Astral Shard you control.
It's so good.
I love her.
She's so pretty too.
I like all the arts from the Astral, like the Astra, like archetype and the elements. They're all really nice.
What's her hipster rating? I feel like this is like a good card, but I feel like with the space, there's just no space to put her in the deck.
She's like unplayable.
Well, okay.
Damn, straight up. What the?
Damn. We should change that now.
Well, this one will definitely be changed. It's a hipster rating of 94.3.
94.3.
It's very fun though. But let me explain what an Astral Shard token is. I'm actually very surprised that a lot of players don't use it because the token, you sacrifice it to glimpse.
It's good.
You know who also uses that? Her wife, Diana. Just saying.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Anyway, moving on. Anyway, so the whole point of this hipster card is that you need a crap ton of these Astral Shard tokens.
You do.
Obviously, we're playing a playset of Gemini, so you already have 4 from here, but that's not enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough. So the next card is Cataleptic Constellation. It has an imbue to its Fantasia. On enter, you rest target ally. That ally can't wake up for as long as you control this card. If this card is imbued, you summon 2 Astral Shard tokens.
Huh.
It's only
And
a
it's
2
a
cost.
Fantasia? Huh.
It is a Fantasia, so it kind of stays on the
Yeah.
field. So, you know, it's kind of a trend. There's quite a lot of ally decks. So this card actually does work against
Ooh.
that field.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yep. And then we have Stardust
yes.
Oracle.
Stardust Oracle!
She's so cute. Anyway,
She's also a
imbued
hipster
too.
card.
As long as this card is imbued, it has stealth, and at the beginning of your end phase, summon an Astral Shard token. There's not a lot of cards that have True Sight, so this card
Yep.
kind of is very, very sticky.
Yep.
Lots of
pretty
Astral
good.
Shard tokens will be.
So far, they're
will be
all like
spawned.
hipster cards too. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Right? I was like, they're all pretty high hipster.
yeah, it's pretty. I think the creativity and limitations that were set on the tournament and the requirements kind of brought out a lot of the hipster cards just to make decks work. But you know, then we can explore some of these strategies that you know are
I love that.
what I would say a little too slow for the meta, but still works. And then, you know, what after you spawn a bunch of these Astral Shard tokens, you know, they only do a meager X damage, right? Whatever
Yeah.
that is. So let's kind of amp up the damage a little bit. So here's Prima Materia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. And what does this card do,
Yeah.
Shinja?
What does this
So
card
you
do?
can brew it. It's a 4 cost, but you can brew
Yeah.
it, which is honestly not that hard to do. You can rest a draw card in your memory. If Prima Materia was brewed the next time an Astral Element source you control would deal damage to 1 or more units this turn, it deals that much damage plus 3.
Whoa.
Plus 3. So obviously the main win con here is the Gemini Starbearer with the Astra Shards. Again, this is one of those where I wish I had more cards because there's actually a few win cons in this deck. You know, obviously we have the standard Polaris, right, with the Cosmic Bowls. That's pretty standard
Yes.
at this point. But we also have Lunar Conduit. Which is
yeah.
as a, you know, whenever you activate an Astra element card, put a charge counter on this card as a spell, deal that much damage equal to the amount of charge counters, right? So you have another way to deal a bunch of damage, and obviously paired up with this Prima Materia, it's a
my
wind
God.
deck that does fire levels of burn.
Yeah, I feel like this deck is like very aggressive for an Astra deck.
I love it.
Yeah, it is trying to turbo as fast as possible. There's
Yeah, that's
dungeon
what I
guides,
thought.
escape the wreckage, beseech the winds. Lots of ways to try to burst
Super
up to level 3.
turbo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I really like this.
It's so hard.
Man, I just okay.
So hard.
I'm telling you, these decks are spicy.
These decks
are
are all
so
spicy.
spicy.
What the fuck?
I think because I like Gemini a lot and Oracle.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm a
yeah,
little
go ahead.
biased because I also
Yeah,
made
yeah.
an Astral Shard deck, and I'm like, why isn't no one playing this? It's really fun, and it's really funny, right? So I'm giving it a 61.
A 61.
61. All
I'm
right.
giving it a solid 65.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
So
really
close.
like this deck. I think this deck might, if played very, very well by the player, I think it's gonna do very, very well. Oh yeah, do you have Grand Archive on the stream title?
I have it in the description.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm giving mine a solid 65.
Oh no, I've been called out by Mr. Grand Archive. I need to put
Mr.
it.
Grand
Wait, hold on. Let
Silly
me
Dar,
put Grand
so now
Archive.
you're obligated.
Wait, you guys keep talking.
Yeah, no, I think I really like it. I like it's gonna just super speed to level 3. One, I'm also just a really big fan of level 3 champions, and then with setting up all your Astral Shards to do, but still do damage is pretty nice. And then I think with Oracle, I'm assuming you're gonna play a lot of like a higher ratio of Astra cards to get her imbued. Then she'll just be a little stinky unit, just generating Astral Shards on the field. And I'm just assuming she's just gonna have a lot of like preventions for like any aggro ally decks. I think she's gonna. I'm already putting my bet right now. I think she might make top 4.
Oh damn.
Also, chat spoilers. I've already locked all of these his deck. So obviously, no editing your decks afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No cheating.
No
No
cheating.
cheating.
Okay, I've added Grand Archive, unofficial Tourny, Modest Decline, deck selection. I'm sorry, Mr. Weaves of the Shore.
Mr. Weaves of the
It's
Shore.
Mr. Grand Archive.
Mr. Grand Archive, please forgive.
Please forgive.
All right. On that note, let's move on to deck number 5. Mercenaries are dangerous as they will always go with whoever has the most coin. What's that got to do with influence, though?
Oh.
We're playing Xander today.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, wait. Do we have the stealing, the swiping?
No, unfortunately, but
the thieving cut.
Well, thieving cut is on here, but
Oh, yeah.
but the hipster card for today is Hire Mercenaries. This card has 1 less to activate if an opponent controls 1 or more allies. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one of those cards into
shit,
your memory
what
and
the-
the other on the bottom of your deck. Oh, we're dead.
Everything broke.
We're dead.
Oh, this is what I get for putting
spin,
Grand Archive in the
spin, we're
title. Look what
coming.
happened.
We're spinning. We're just calming.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on.
Oh,
there we go.
We're back. Sorry, we just took our
okay.
10-minute mandated break.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's crazy. Get our break violations.
Okay.
So wait, what does the last part do on this?
Oh my
well,
god, I think Reactive is
broken again.
dying. Sorry. Hold on.
Shoki, you broke it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just Scuff just follows me everywhere.
What the fuck? This doesn't happen usually. Why?
It's, of
you know
course,
what?
of
Well,
the,
just imagine
we'll
us.
spawn whenever
with your
our
mind's eye.
violations clear up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll clock back in later. It's okay.
Yeah.
We work off the clock.
Don't worry. Just
this
imagine
says-
us.
Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one of those cards into your memory and the other on the bottom of your deck. So it's a good way to, it's kind of like Glimpsing, but not really.
Yeah.
And you add it to the bottom. And this card is really good because, as we've seen in the other 4 decks, there's a lot of allies being played so far.
So yeah, it mainly just costs 1, but then you'll be able to just kind of cycle through your deck a little bit. I honestly just love the art for this. It's really pretty.
It's just like the all the mercenaries gathering around.
Yeah.
Well, the memory aspect is very important too because we're playing Xander, right? But it's there's a key card as part of the supporting cards, but I'll get to that later. The very first Bigco.
Big hold on.
Bigco.
Temporary.
Temporary. Yeah.
Temporary stand-ins. Okay, these are cardboard cutouts. So don't worry about it.
I'm my thumbs down, Pog.
Yeah, cause Fugi's not
disapprove.
working.
Fugi not working.
Yeah, Fugi not working. So.
Anyway, the very first supporting card is a card that I think is pretty cool. It's not really seen. It is Return to the Archive. You may sacrifice the Regalia if you do recover 2 and draw a card, and it has floating memory. This is important, right? Because Xander wants to level up to level 3 as fast as possible.
Correct.
So any cards with floating memory is very important. This deck does run dungeon guides, but if you can level up to level 1 or something for free, that'd be fantastic. And also the first sentence is a May, so you can just literally play this card to ditch it for floating memory.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
I never thought it was a May.
Yeah, this deck also runs Creative Shock, so if you do draw this card, you can ditch it for that floating.
Oh, 100%. Okay.
So very, very good, very easy cycle card. The second card is after you get to level 3, you can play Striking Illuminance, which is Prepare 2. Whenever you reveal a Luxem element card from your memory, Striking Illuminance gets 1 power. On attack, if Striking Illuminance was prepared, reveal all cards in your memory. So having cards in your memory, very important.
Yeah.
And that's all
then-
he wants to do for level 3, Xander.
There's the
much,
classic
right?
Lightweaver's Assault.
Yep. The classic.
The classic.
That's crazy.
He just wants to show you the cards.
Yeah,
So yes.
The deck runs quite a lot of Luxem cards, though, so the Striking Illuminance can hit for quite a lot. The deck, let me see here, is a 60-card deck. It runs 19 Luxem cards.
Woo, what's the ratio on that, chat? Do
6.
math.
Wait, 19? Isn't that like a third? Because it's a third will be 20.
Oh yeah. 20. Yeah.
Quick maths.
Quick math. Didn't go to Kumon for no reason.
Oh my god.
I also did not go to Kumon.
I did not go to Kumon either.
I did not go to Kumon. I went to Kumon for like the trial. That's it. But yeah, anyways. So I'm assuming the reason why they play higher mercenaries is just another way to get the cards that they need to speed to level 3.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Well, it's for the Luxem reveal memory flip, right?
Yeah, so you look at it before you play your
Yeah.
Striking Luminance, and then if you see a Luxem card in one of those two, you put it into memory, and that's an automatic +1 power.
Oh,
to
I
the
see. Yeah.
Striking Illuminance.
And it's
And
like
also
you,
language
you
result
get
too.
that control of like, first let's look at the two. It might be a whiff, but like you still have the chance more than just like, you know, just straight up backup charger. You just draw it into memory.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
could
I
potentially
kinda
just
like
be one cost, which is great.
True, because
That's
there
very,
are going to
very
be a
cheap.
lot of allies. I mean, even with the level 3, we saw a lot of allies there too.
Yeah.
So,
You know what would have been funny?
what?
If they also had harness mana.
What's harness mana?
It's 0 cost and you put any amount of cards in your head into your memory. It's so bad.
Do they have harness mana in their deck?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
That would have been sick, though.
Oh.
Okay, it's such a code deck.
It really is a Kotek. Like, I'm just like, who would do that? Ko would do
No,
that.
what the fuck? Okay, I remember Hardest Mana because I was like, who the fuck would play this ever? And then I was just like, wait, but wouldn't it be funny in this deck actually?
Who would play it? You would play it. Ko.
Okay, I will deduct 5 points because it does not have Hardest Mana.
That's crazy.
You always do the funny. Too. Life is too short to not
Apologies.
do the funny.
My brain was a little too unmeta for you, so I apologize to the deck creator. It's still a good deck though. I do like the way you've made higher mercenaries actually shine. Unlike Harness Mana, you actually gain back influence, you know, because you're drawing a card into your deck, into your memory, instead of Hardest Mana where you're just like, flap, that's my whole hand
Plop
in
it.
my memory.
Reveal.
Reveal.
Oh,
So
I think. Yeah, Ko, what are you thinking on your score for this? I need a little bit more convincing.
I'm thinking I will go with a 5-7.
5-7.
A 5/7.
Yeah. And then
It's
minus 5 for
-10
Harness Mana,
for,
so 52. Sorry.
52.
It's like -10 points for not having Harness Mana.
Harness Mana would have been the go. No.
Because the thing is, it does shine. It does shine for it. I think, I don't know if like it's just the. I wish there was like more hipster
like
Luxem
twist?
cards being used. Yeah, like a twist instead of like seeing the typical Luxem cards being played. But it does support what level 3 Xander does. But I think just based off of like what we've seen so far, it's I think just a straight 50 for me. Just a straight 50. You gotta be very modest.
All right.
Shoku's starting to tighten the grip.
I am.
On the scores.
All right.
But I do
let's,
love the art of higher mercenaries. Love that art.
Move on to the next one. Power comes in response to a need, not a desire. You have to create that need. Like how I need these sheen counters to do something.
Oh, we're
sheen
doing it. We're
counters.
sheening. We're sheening.
Yep. As you can guess, we are playing level 3 Merlin Brilliant Vestige, the Assassin Crux version. And the hipster card for this one is Facet Together. Activate this card only during an opponent's turn. Sacrifice any amount of memorite objects. Target weapon you control gets plus X power until the end of your next turn, where X is the amount of objects sacrificed this way. Then put X sheen counters on your fractured memories. So it's kind of like a wombo combo.
Oh.
So for those who probably have never played Assassin Merlin, so
What do you mean?
an
I played
example
her.
of Memorite object
fuck?
is this Memorite
She's literally on the
obelisk.
sleeves.
She's literally the sleeve. Hello. This I feel actually like actively targeted. It's crazy.
What are sheens? What are Memorite objects?
So Memorite objects is just a type of card, right? So this Memorite obelisk is one example. They're basically like crystallized like things that Merlin summons. So there's an obelisk, there's like a bird, right? So there's and then she can create a sword. This one in particular is a little important because some of these supporting cards will summon this one. But Memorite Obelisk gets +1/1 for each of up to 5 Sheen counters, so it could potentially become a 5/6. And then on leave, you put X Sheen counters onto your Fractured Memories, where X is the amount of Sheen counters that were on Memorite Obelisk. So that's very relevant because, for example, you have Obelisk Escorts, where you can summon a Memorite Obelisk token with a Sheen counter on it. If this card was prepared, you can summon an additional Memorite Obelisk token with a Sheen counter.
Yeah.
So for 3 costs, you can summon 2 of these. Then you have a 1/2 ally that you could swing with. Or obviously that's 2 objects that you can sacrifice for Facet together. But that is not the only one. Obviously, you want to get to level 3 as soon as possible. So you have Silver Gale Monstrosity's Call.
Oh, this card.
Kind of a mouthful. Here's prepare to summon a Memorite Obelisk token if Silver Gale Monstrosity's Call was prepared. Move any amount of Sheen counters from your Fractured Memories onto any amount of allies named Memorite Obelisk you control. So obviously you'll be stacking a bunch of Sheen counters onto your Fractured Memories. Then obviously the Memorite Obelisk gets 1/1 for every Sheen counter up to 5. So you can just move all of those Sheen counters and effectively you're moving buff counters onto your Obelisk.
You're just having a rock army.
Yep.
And I'm assuming so far with all the prepares, we have items to get prep counters. I'm assuming.
That's the so the reason why Assassin Merlin doesn't really get played is the duality of trying to get Sheen counters, but at the same time also getting prep counters. And they kind of fight against each other. But there are cards in here that do that. For example, this deck runs Windwalker Boots. Which at the beginning of your end phase, if your champion is awake, put a preparation counter on them.
Oh yeah, she's an assassin.
Yeah, and then you have Wind Blessed Lookouts on enter, put a preparation counter on your champion. So and then you have Surveil the Winds, pretty standard in assassin. Right? So there's a couple of prep counters. So you can get there. The really nice one too is you run 2 swords. You run Merlin's signature is Luminous Quartz. As long as Luminous Quartz is rested, it can't be used for an attack. It's a 2/3. It's a Sheen 12 plus, where you can rest it, remove a preparation counter from your champion as a spell, deal 1+X to target unit, where X is the amount of Sheen counters on it. So the target basically, right? Then it also runs Vorpal Sword, which is a 3/3. Vorpal. On ally hit, you may remove a preparation counter from your champion. If you do, wake up the attacker. Trigger this ability once per turn.
We're back, by the way. I think. Hold on.
We're back.
We're back. Oh yeah.
We're jumping around.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah.
We're back.
Where are we? The cardboard cut out. Okay, take that out.
I'm movable now.
You're movable
now I'm
now.
not staring into your
My thumb
soul.
is permanently down.
There you go.
We're happy, guys. We're happy.
Yeah, we're so happy.
We were sad when we were gone, and now we are happy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is. I'm wondering. Oh yeah. After I have my comments, but after the last supporting
there's still
card.
one more card.
There's one more. It is the magnum opus of this deck.
Oh, spicy.
Spirit Blade Terminus.
Yes, of course.
Prepare 1. Terminus gets +1 power for every 4 Sheen counters on your Fractured Memories. On hit, if Terminus was prepared, double the amount of Sheen counters on your Fractured Memories and put Terminus into its owner's memory. This combos very well
Crux
with
is fine.
Vorpal Sword because it's a on hit, not a champion hit. So you can hit an ally, double your Sheen counters, wake up and attack again.
Oh
my god.
And then the third card, the long title one, I don't know what it's called. Say that 3 times fast.
Silver Gale's Monstrosity's Call.
Say that 3 times fast.
Silver Gale's Monstrosity's Call.
that's the one that moves Sheen counters, right? Is that am I reading that
Sheen
correctly?
counters from the fracture memories onto your obeliths.
To an obelith, and then you can use that to combo with Facet together. Is that the third card of slow? Oh, with a slow. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But then you can control to buff up your Memorite obelith, for how strong it can be. Oh, okay. I really like this because I know how hard Sheens are in general.
This is also another one of those where I wish I had a few more cards to kind of show off. The whole point of the deck is this Spirit Blade Terminus, so that way you could double your Sheen counters basically. But you have a couple of Crux swords that are very strong, and it's a 2/3, it's a 3/3. This deck also runs Sabella. Where,
100% above 60 for me.
Oh
you
my
put a memory
god,
cost
it's
one
so
or less
good.
from your management and puts it onto the field. Put a bond counter on it. It gets plus 2 power. So you're just buffing the swords as much as possible. Then you run the Terminus, and it's just a good day.
just a good day.
It's a good day. I mean, Sabella is great. But jokes aside from the Sabella, because we love her and we love Merlin. Crux is fine. I think for me, it's definitely not still over 60. I think the ones I've given over 60 were very, very difficult. You have to be very strategic with them. I think the only 60 I gave was an Ari and the Kong Main one.
Can I potentially what was that word called? Bribe
Persuade
you?
me? Oh, bribe me. Yeah.
This deck does run one of the Merlin Ultimate, the Facet the Forgotten.
Oh, that one. What does that card do?
It's a on enter. Look at target opponent's memory. You may activate a card from among them without paying its cost and ignoring its elemental requirements. If you do, your opponents can't play cards with the same name as the activated card for as long as you control Facet the Forgotten. This is a Fantasia.
Oh.
What?
56.
So I could... okay.
They went up.
It did go up.
56. Solid 56.
Mission complete. All right, cool. What is your score?
Okay, so my thought when I saw Facet together, no, okay, actually, yeah, I think it does utilize all of its aspects in the best way possible. And then what I like is that yes, all of the obelisks are slow, but then you could actually punch with them. The way they made it is so that they're not useless and just like cannon fodders, right? You could actually attack with them. And then when the opponent tries to kill them, then you could just Facet together and go bam. Your attacks kind of vanish into thin air, and then I have now all of this because you could sacrifice it and the weapon gets control until end of your next turn. So like once it becomes your turn, you still have that buff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Until your end of your next turn, not end of the turn.
Exactly. It's not end of turn. It's end of your next turn, which I was just like rereading that now and I'm like, you know what? That's great. I love that for you.
Oh, but it says like activate this card only during an opponent's turn.
Oh,
so if you activate on your opponent's turn, then is the end of your next turn. So you do your turn, they do their turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like distant.
During...
Okay. Okay. So it's like distant. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And put
What Ko was
extra
saying
time.
is if someone is like, I'm trying to get rid of your obelisk, well,
Yeah.
it basically has a pseudo taunt, and now you can sacrifice the obelisk to buff up your sword.
Exactly.
Oh.
Because like the way they made it is that your obelisk get like a +1 with like obelisk set score, and so they can do damage with all the sheens on them, and then you're gonna utilize that to Facet together anyway. So it works together very well.
It does synergize.
Yeah.
Sorry, change mine to 60. Solid 60.
We did it, chat.
I mean, this is the whole point, right? Like a discussion to convince each other what the score should be.
I would say a solid 60
that did
from my
convince me.
end too.
Explain anything to a Diana player. Just imagine this.
How to explain anything to Diana?
That's crazy.
I need that to a shirt. Like, how do you describe that in like range terminology?
Oh my god.
So explain it like I'm distant.
Yeah, okay, got it. Thanks, Shinja.
Like, I think this is a really interesting card to pick up. Is my is the reason why I'm giving a fairly high score, and the fact that like the obelisks are useful instead of just there to generations.
Yeah.
And kind of
I like
bribe, trick the opponent into trying to take care of the obelisks, and then just fast together in their face.
Sorry, what was the score?
60, both of
60,
us.
yeah.
60. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
All right.
Mine went from 56 to 60 now.
Damn.
So, chat, we know that her mind is changeable. You just have to bribe her. Keep that in mind. All right, let's go to deck number 7.
Woohoo!
All right. Do Umas all have fur, claws, and make a loud roar?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Must have been the wind.
What?
Bistro frenzy with Ubas?
We're playing level 3 Golja today.
Hey, Gojo!
As you can kind of tell, this one also runs allowance race.
There you go. Okay.
But, you know, what's really interesting is that, you know, a lot of the committee has picked some of these, the same cards, but the way that they approach it is different, right? So, you know, we are playing Guoja, so obviously we're also going to be playing as Shenju. So what Shenju are we playing? We are playing Byakko
Tiger.
White
Yeah! Let's go!
which has a couple of things. The first animal or beast ally card you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate, and beast allies you control lose pride. So this kind of synergizes with your Umas because they're cheaper now. And this goes both ways on both each turn. So if you have a fast acting card or whatever on your turn or their turn, they cost 2 less.
Sure.
But you know, we gotta start with the common denominator amongst all of the decks. They all run Brisk Wind Trotter.
Of course. But see, this one will use the level 2.
Yeah, true. It's a staple. You know, like you gotta run the Brisk Wind Trotter. You can put the buff counters on Byakko itself, so Byakko can become an 8/8. It's really scary.
Jesus Christ. That's a big tiger.
Yeah, but you know, obviously you can put it on other things if you'd like. For example, there's another one called Fleetfoot Philly. Whenever a player suppresses an object, put a buff counter. Now this synergizes really well with Wind, but also the fabled Emerald Fatestone, because the Emerald Fatestone can also suppress. So it's basically you know, so you can put a bunch of buff counters on this. This deck is, you know, because it's Wind, it's running a bunch of suppress related cards.
Because if I remember, it's been a while since I've seen Byakko Tiger. For the quest counters, it's for each time an object is suppressed to get a quest counter. Is that correct? Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's why it super synergizes with Fleetfoot, and then you want to probably suppress Brisk Wind Trotter, just keep buffing.
Yep. So
Your
it says
allies,
whenever you suppress an object, put a quest counter on Fabled
I wonder if it
Emerald
does play
Fatestone.
Ayla.
No. Oh, it does actually. Yes, it does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Within the budget?
Within the budget. It runs only 2. It only runs
2.
2.
Okay. She's an expensive girlie.
Yeah, she's very expensive.
What does she do? Explain to me
I
like
love
I'm
her
fired
code.
because
she's too meta.
the Zephyr's hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the fast activation, and then the first time you activate her ability to suppress is 3 less.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, she's meta. She's so not within the modest.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what's really nice too is that both Fleetfoot Philly and also Emerald states objects, so not just allies or items or whatever. So this deck also runs Forest Cake. So it could run through the on enter draw card. So you can
just
keep
get
your
so many
influence
cards.
up. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, what's the last card? I'm now curious.
The last card is kind of a hottie here. It is
hottie.
Avatar of Byakko.
Yes! What does she do?
Now, this is a really cool card. The first one says, as long as you control a beast, avatar of Byakko's base power is X, where X is the highest base power stat amongst beast allies you control. Well, granted, your little tiger here is a 6/6. So your Avatar Byakko is also going to be a 6 power ally. The second ability is you can pay to sacrifice Avatar Byakko, put 2 quest counters on your champion, then you may put a card named Fabled Emerald Fate Stone from your battlefield deck or banishment onto the field. So this is just a way that if your target dies for some reason,
You could bring it
you
back.
can always bring it back.
Yeah, which is really nice. I'm already like one. I know some. I guess maybe just in my area, I don't really often see Byakko being played out of all the Shenjus, so that's already a plus for me. I love how it is.
I thought the dragon was the only Shenju. What?
That's also KFC, dude. Yeah, I feel like if Baby Green was still not banned, this deck would go hard.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of suppressed potential.
Yeah.
That can just
Because
synergize with each
it's
other.
giving me, I love the suppress, I love just the amount of influence you're gonna get, and also allowance race is gonna help that too. I'm wondering if they do play, I don't know, for some reason it's giving me, they don't play as much equestrian, it's mainly horse focus, if they're gonna focus on the suppress.
Yeah,
Purse?
so, even though I've stated this is an Uma deck, this is basically a Byakko's deck.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
Byakko deck.
But
Yeah.
the Umas that they do run is Brisk Windtrotter. It does play, obviously, the Fleetfoot Filly. And it also runs Dilu, which
Oh, I love Dilu.
synergizes well with the Avatar of Byakko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, this is hard.
Okay, comparing this with the other allowance race
Yeah.
deck, right?
Just to give you a few more stats, this deck also runs 4 Fairy Whispers, just so
Okay.
we can search through the deck, right?
Yeah.
And it is a 61 card deck. Main deck.
61.
61, and it runs 55 wind cards. So you're
many.
almost guaranteed to find a win card for your Fairy Whispers.
Gosh, you're gonna hit your fairy whispers. You will
Okay.
not brick.
100%. What the?
Yeah.
I think compared with the first allowance race you've seen, the other allowance race is definitely more. I don't know, because one, it's a dual element, right? It's fully using the horses. Where here it's like it's more for it's different. It's a different archetype where it is helping with Byakko, but it's having all the horses still being utilized to still use allowance race to get that card draw, right? I don't know what the right word is. I think if I'm like thinking out loud, I really like the first allowance race for what this tournament is all about, like super funny, right? Silly, goofy. Where this one's a little bit more straightforward.
I would say this feels way more meta.
It feels.
It only has 2 Alos, it's only 2 of them.
Only two.
Only two.
Yeah, I think like what chat's saying, like it's a very casual, playable casual deck.
I think it's it has great synergy, right? And like
Yeah.
you can see all the lines really well. But if I were to be 100% honest, I feel like the star is Byakko with the -2 to allies, where allowance
Yeah.
raise you could do without it for sure with this deck, and it'll still run very well.
Whereas like the first one is you need horses because you're running equestrians. Does this one run legendary saddle too or no? I don't think
it does
needed.
not.
Yeah.
It does not.
Where the other one has like equestrians that need horses, right? And then allowance race needs horses as well to really, put damage out there. But I agree with you, Ko. I think this one really makes Byakko more shine, and like allowance race is more of a tool for card draw and influence, right?
Completely taking allowance race out, this deck will still do really well, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the difference
Great
between
deck,
the other
though.
one, where the other one, it will struggle quite a bit.
Yeah, I think like this deck, seeing it like for what it is, awesome deck. I really like
Yeah.
this deck. I actually want to see the
Like-
full deck list for this, but for the tournament and what Modest Climb is, I do, and comparing with the previous allowance race, I think I'm going to give this one as a 45.
45.
45.
Yeah, I would put it at a 40 as well, just because
Great
like
deck building. Great
yeah,
deck
like,
building.
the thing is, you're like the person who made this, they're really good at making a deck, but it's kind of backfiring on them where they made a too good of a deck that could work without this card.
This deck is too meta for our non-meta tournament.
Not enough whimsy. There you go. Not enough whimsy is a great one.
Yeah, and like
That's a good
our
description.
type of whimsy, because like to other people, you know, being able to suppress and get all the influence and like do a haha he buff Shenju is still whimsy, but for the Modest Archive whimsy, I'm like I think it's not whimsy enough.
It gotta spark joy in the whimsiness. But overall, great deck building.
Yeah.
Like I agree with you, Ko. I think they're so good at deck building. It kind of countered them for what this tournament is supposed to be for.
It's
So
like, yeah, like I could see the win line. I could see like how you'll do well in influence and everything. With if I cover up the hipster card and just see these, and I'll still see that. I think that's that's the difference.
yeah, and I think it's us also, Ko. You said like, I think a good part is, remember, you have to have that your hipster card shine. But you just saying, if you remove allowance race from this deck, from what we understand, the deck is going to be still good, right? It's not like if you remove this and it like hinders you, right? It will hinder the whole deck. So I think that already says a lot. So yeah, a good 45 on my end.
Like still amazing deck building, and thank you for your submission for sure. And you know something, you might still make it, by the way. It's
Yeah,
tough,
you
but
still might make
It's
it.
definitely spicy. So just to confirm, we have 40 and 45.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Let's move on to
Oh, this
the
is so
next
fun.
one.
Sorry.
Next one.
Okay.
There are things that horses did for me that a human couldn't.
Is this just an Uma's Tourny now?
Oh my god, it's so loud. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might be responsible for this.
That's crazy.
Teacher, I'm raising my hand. I may be partially responsible for this because I may have tweeted that like Uma
Pyoy. Uma Pyoy.
Uma Pyoy horse meta.
allowance race is so funny.
All right.
All right. Well, you know what horses did for me that no one else did?
What?
Draw me 2 cards.
It's allowance race, isn't it?
allowance race.
But we're playing Vanitas! We're playing Vanitas!
Oh my god, his chest
So-
is out.
So what's really cool about the Modest submissions is that, again, even though allowance races, this is now the 3rd submission, we have had a 3rd different deck that runs allowance race, and yes, it is allowance race for this 3rd card.
Oh
A
my
lot of
god.
Oh my
Vanitas.
god, it's my
Wow.
fault. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Ko. You're just
can't
such an
believe-
influencer, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, Grand
influence is too
Archive
good.
content creator.
It's crazy.
Well, this one's a little different because this is running Spirit of Wind, which synergizes with Vanitas level 1, where it says on enter, if there's another wind element card in Vanitas' lineage, you glimpse 4. So you know, as you level up, you basically glimpse. Makes consistency a little bit better, right? Because you can see what you want to play.
Correct.
But this first card is a little weird. It's a Zhuyang.
Huh?
What?
Ooh. Saddle.
Yeah, so it's just a Zhu Yang. As long as you control a water element unique human ally, Zhu Yang loses pride and has stealth.
the-
And side is a 3/3, which makes the second card also very interesting.
Oh my god, is it playing all
Rare.
three kingdoms horses? Oh my god,
Yes,
no way.
It does.
go.
It's running red hair, which is pride 3. As long as you control a fire or terra element unique human ally, red hair loses pride and has on attack. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. It's a 3/3.
That's crazy.
Obviously, Dilu is part of that. I didn't include it because obviously we're running Legendary Saddle to make all of these.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, that's so good. Because I'm wondering, okay,
what?
I have not really played Vanitas as much. I just know when I play against a Vanitas player, I'm just having a hard day. I just get taxed left and right. So what is like some special skills or that's particularly into Vanitas that he does? And I believe his level 3, he can level up for free, but how does he do that?
So this is one of the few champions. Actually, I if I remember correctly, the only champion that has a built-in power stat. Which makes
correct.
it so that way the champion can attack without needing a weapon or an attack card. So Vanitas level 2 is a 1 power, and then Vanitas level 3 is a 3 power. It does have a couple of abilities that can buff itself, but that's not too relevant. Vanitas level 3 though does say that you may activate this card from your material deck. It costs 1 less to activate for every 3 damage your champion has dealt to other champions this turn. It is a it's like a potential, like you don't have to deal damage, so you could just straight up pay 3 to just level or to activate this card immediately. And that's probably what you're gonna have to do because there's not a lot of attack cards in this deck. It is primarily reliant on the Umas, and it does use the equestrian keyword quite heavily around in here. And obviously because this is, I'm gonna instill. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna instill fear into every single person that runs. That plays in this tournament. This deck runs one of Diablerie. So
I was gonna ask, do they use Diablerie because they have legendary saddle in their material deck, so they need like one more slot?
Yeah. So this deck runs Grand Crusader's Rings as the Divine Relic, but you never know. I can always steal yours.
It is my Grand Crusader's ring now.
It's our Grand Crusader's
It's our Grand
Crusader. I'm wondering is like, do they play as much unique human allies to trigger
no,
the
because
horses
it
early?
doesn't matter. I just want to get to level 3 as fast as possible. So it runs Beseech the Winds. Obviously, you just want to get to level 2, which immediately will get you to level 3. What's really cool though, it takes advantage of that saddle by running. Well, Red Hair is the only fire horse, which is a little disappointing, but it does run other. It runs Convalescing Mare. It's a 2-cost fast activation. On enter, recover 1. Other allies you control get +1 HP until end of turn.
That's pretty good. Does it not play Flash Fire Horse? I love that card.
It does not. That's the thing that I was surprised about.
love that card. It's a fast activation fire horse. It's okay. You'll lose 1 point from me for not playing my favorite horse. That's not a unique ally horse.
But how about this? What if I play Floodward Steed? Does it on enter put a bulwark counter on target ally? And for those who don't know, a bulwark counter is basically a shield. If it takes damage, any amount of damage, it just remove 1 counter, prevents that damage. So if you swing like 50 into one ally that has a bulwark counter, it'll just prevent all 50 of it.
It just prevent all of it. Yeah.
Bulwark.
Because that's a new mechanic in RDO, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm giving this one.
I'm giving this one a higher score.
I think I love how, 1, it's using Vanitas, right?
Yeah.
2, it's using these unique ally horses, and you really, a lot of Umas in their deck, what I'm assuming, get straight to level 3, and then just have allowance raise to get that influence. This is very, very whimsy. I think right now, this will be my first 67. My first 67. It may change.
Nana comes out.
The Roku Nana comes out for this one. I really like. This is a great example of how whimsy it is, especially like Vanitas horses. What?
Just like, hello? What do you mean you're using Vanitas level 3 and then like all of the unique ally horses just to rest them?
Yep. Let me talk a little bit more. Obviously, this is an Uma's deck, so it does run Brisk Windtrotter. It's pretty obvious. But what's really cool too is that it also runs Rearing Rebound. It is an action suppress target ally, so you can suppress the Brisk Windtrotter, and it has an equestrian bonus. If you control a horse ally, draw a card into your memory, so it replaces itself, and you can just keep putting buff counters on everybody.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
That's so good. That's my 67. This is my first Roku Nana. Even though it's Vanitas, honestly, it deserves the Roku Nana for me. My first Roku Nana for tonight.
Chat, we did it.
We did it. Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is what I wanted when I said someone make an allowance raise deck, and I'm like, this goes beyond my expectations because they use legendary saddle, right? And you know, because legendary saddle, it does take up a slot, and like there isn't actually that many good like non-wind horse cards. I'm like, I can't make a legendary saddle really shine because like yeah, the horse that gives bulwark is great, but then you don't really use the unique ally horses, but they do. And then you know what they do? They diablery the other person's divine relic to kind of make up for that fact.
For the saddle, right?
Yeah. Like, yes, the saddle's not a divine relic, but it's taking up slot, and then you might want more better like material slots. So like, you know what? Why don't we just steal the other person's divine relic? That's 500 IQ.
That's so good. And because Diablo steals it and it becomes a floating memory for them.
I don't have the budget for the strong ones, so I'll just steal it.
Yeah, but the other person does.
So careful for people that is going to be part of the tournament. Solid Roku Nana. First Roku Nana from the Shoku Waddles.
The Shoku Waddles.
For tonight.
Oh my god. I was gonna give the 67 because I was the one who asked for a allowance raise, but like if you gave 60, you know what? Yeah, 67.
Double Roku Nana?
Double? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Congrats to whoever built this deck. I love it.
Yeah. I think we'll just reveal the top 16 at the end, right? So
we'll reveal the top later.
I will
after we like adjust stuff.
Yeah. Assuming the score stays the same, I will notate this down. All right. Woo! So when we move on to the next one, does anybody know the Three Kingdoms?
Yes, I do. Sango.
Ko does.
Okay. Do you know who Zoyu is?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Isn't the book guy?
Zoyu's smile revitalized both men and women alike.
Yeah, he is the.
He is the
Who's
Chad.
He's the general. The Chad general.
He's so hot.
He's the hot guy.
That's why his smile
Wait, show me a picture. Show me him.
Okay. Hold on, I got you the perfect picture. I know exactly. Wait, hold on.
You know exactly. I don't know who this. I don't
look
know.
at this hottie.
Oh, okay, he's pretty hot.
Yeah, I'll show chat to. Okay.
It's pretty hot.
Pretty hot. I was like, you want to know who's so here? There you go. Look at this hottie McNaughty.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 would ask for his number.
Yep. You gotta ask for his scrolls.
Ask for his scrolls.
Anyway,
right.
Is that why his allies strike for 9?
What?
Wait.
Oh, it's crazy. Is that why his allies strike for 9 and this is deck number 9? Oh.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, it's keeping on to the Three Kingdoms thing. We're gonna be playing Kong Ming today.
Ooh.
Interesting fact is we're only playing level 2. We're not going to level 3.
Yeah.
So it's different than some of the other Kong Mings in here. And the hipster card is not Zoyu, but he is on the card. It's a nice and Gale. This card is a 2-cost mage action spell. Target ally's next attack this turn gets +3 power. If this card was empowered, you draw a card into your memory, so it replaces itself.
Oh gosh. Oh, I can already see the vision now. Oh no. That's scary.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I
it's
took
a
the code
razor gill
directly
of
from
allies.
the flavors. Yep. Well, the very first supporting card is, as anybody can guess it, is Ardent Cloud Striker.
Yeah.
It's too strong.
It's just too strong.
Holy
it's
shit.
a 5-cost that swings for 9.
It's like, hello.
Yeah, and it's just really strong, and it's like different than the other wind deck, which runs
it's very
Tailwind's
different
Blessing.
still.
It's more immediate, right? There's less calculus that you need to do, less calculating on the abacus to try to get this 9 damage. It's more immediate, but obviously you don't want to go -1 for the card. For playing Galvanizing. You know, we're an influencer here. So the second card is actually very cool. I think it's a very interesting solution to the problem. It is Cloudstone orb.
Oh.
Where on enter, you empower X, where X is the amount of wind element non-champion objects you control. So you can just play one of them, one card, and you can empower for one. And then you can pay 3, return Cloudstone Orb to its owner's material deck. So it is almost an infinite empower. One per
Wait,
turn.
that's crazy.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yep. So at the end of your turn, I'm just going to return this, and then on my materialize phase, I will bring this out, and
Bring it
now I can
back.
empower Gale again.
That's so funny.
What?
I've never seen this orb in my life.
Isn't this on the starter deck? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It's been a while since I've seen this
Yeah.
card.
There's obviously a few other ways that you can empower, but I think this is the funnier one.
That is the funnier one. I
is a
mean, it's
funny
still
one.
really supporting Gale. I think it's really strong. Like, I think
Yep.
it's really
Yeah.
strong for it.
Yep. They also run another card that cares about empower. I didn't put it in here, but it runs Nascent Blast, for example.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just
Yep.
another card. But the third card, because we want to keep, you can only run 4. So how do we play this more than four times? Well, we just run Cyclical Breeze. And we just bring it back and we go again.
And then we do it again. Run it back, Chief. Run it back. Oh, man.
Somehow, after Ardent Striker strikes for was it 9 4 times? If that's not enough, then we can just breeze it back and do it again.
Just bring it
my
back. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh,
I
that's so
love
funny.
how so far with the 2 Kong means it has like a similar game plan but different approaches to it.
Yeah, it solves the
I really
calculus in different ways, which is very
Yes.
is very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
The creativity that the committee has is insane.
They're on a different level.
I
I'm
mean,
just
second wind.
like,
It does run second wind, but I think that was pretty
Ooh.
basic. But you know what's
True.
even funnier than second wind? It also runs Draught of Stamina. So
oh no.
it is a 4-cost potion that you can brew, which doesn't really matter. But you can sacrifice Draught of Stamina. Wake
Yep.
up target ally you control.
Yep.
Oh
So
my
When
how
God.
wake
if
up
I
anyone?
swing like 12 times?
Yep.
What
The power of when wake up.
Yep.
Wake up,
Yep.
Arden. Get back in there, soldier. You're not done yet.
You're not done yet. Just keep going.
Oh, my
that's
god.
so-
This is like the
This
dominatrix
is scary.
Kongming deck.
What?
Yeah, this deck
Just whipping
purely
Ardent the Cloud
revolves
Striker.
around that Ardent Cloud Striker, and
Yeah.
it has a few other allies, but the main core is play
Is
the
this
Gale,
one.
play Cloud Striker, make your winds
Yeah.
face west,
Yeah.
and you just Giga wake up the Cloud Striker, and you just go
Giga
again.
wake up.
Go wake up.
I think, oh man,
This is such a funny deck.
I feel like this deck is more aggro than the other one because I think the other one takes a little bit more setup and strategy. But this is still strategy, but can be very scary in the beginning. Yeah, it's only for the next attack. Oh, it's only for the next attack.
Yeah.
So if you wake it up, then it doesn't get the power, but you can also play it again.
Unless you have
Play another
another
one.
galvanizing gale,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the cyclical breeze in your hand, and then you're just like, well, time to do that all
Run
over
it back again. I think, well, I'm a fan of aggro decks, so I think I'm gonna give this. I gave the first Kong Mean 61.
This
I
one would
like
get
this-
higher for me.
Yeah, it's a
compared
higher
to-
one for me.
Yeah.
I'm giving this one a 63.
63.
Stop copying me, Shoku.
63.
I wrote it 63 on my
Your brains-
notebook.
Your brain cells are together. It's single
It's
brain cell.
My notebook, it says 63 on it, okay?
How do I see your notebook?
To you, peeping Tom. What the fuck?
What? That's crazy. Are we just the brain minds just like fusing together?
The committee.
Because I was like, okay, the other
brain.
one I put 62,
Yeah, one brain
right?
cell.
But like, I like this one slightly more because of how like it's just abusing, using Ardent Cloud Striker, and it's like galvanizing Gale. Like, ah, look at my beautiful smile. Aren't you just so revitalized? And it's
so
the
invigorated.
BL deck, okay?
It's the BL deck. So we had Yuri.
story
Did we have
writes
Yuri on the
itself.
other one too, and now we have BL.
Yeah, Arctic Cloud Striker was a little bit of like a onlooker in the other one, but this time he's the main character.
He is. With his boyfriend Zuya. Okay, that's a different channel. Anyways, yeah, solid 63. I just like, yeah, it's very silly, but can be. I think it's gonna be very scary if they have all their cards lined up. And I like that.
Yeah.
Yep. A couple of things. It's not as important, but going back to the not only Gale but Nascent Blast. There's a couple of other Empower cards in here. So they run Tomb of Sorcery, which is a 1-cost regalia. It's just a rest and power 1, stays on forever. If that's not enough, they also run a Fractal of Mana, which is that Fantasia that has reservable, but also you can rest to empower 1. So lots of different ways to achieve the same thing.
Oh my God, they got the whole engine going for galvanizing.
What's their divine relic?
GCR.
Oh, GCR.
I think that's like the staple for like non-meta decks, because you just need the influence to make your decks go, because they're all gonna be kind of slow.
Yeah,
Isn't
what's crazy
Temporal
is
Spectrometer a divine relic?
It is.
Okay, I'm waiting for that deck. I'm waiting for that deck.
I don't think any deck was submitted with Spectrometer, unfortunately.
I believed in you, Beans and Penguins, and people outside of those communities.
Yeah, it's like I guess I'm a boomer, but I remember if we ran this tournament, what was it, 2 years ago? I don't think this deck or any deck would run a GCR because it was so expensive.
Yeah.
It was probably around $100 for a non-foil. So a lot of the people will get priced out. So it's really nice. GCR is now $18 apparently. So very affordable.
Wow, get your GCRs now.
Back in my day, it was $100.
Pepper Ridge Farm remembers.
When I joined, it was $50.
Yeah, no, I was like the $50 are like between 50 and 80 when I joined too. I was like, oh, so expensive. All right.
Alrighty. What was? Let's see if I recorded.
63 for me.
Yeah, 63.
Cool. 63.
Now we're just fusing our brain waves.
What was the hipster of this card? I think I could grab it. It's like 90.6.
Oh,
it's on a separate tab for me, so it's really hard for me to grab it.
I'm going off
quick,
of the screenshot that I took a while back.
Yep. Well, the screenshots is. Oh my god, I can't. 90.5.
Oh, so it went up since then. So.
So close to not being hipster.
Wow. Just
I need more monitors. I don't have enough screens.
Need more use your phone.
Next one.
Just kidding.
Deck number 10.
Okay. Diana, please.
she's so ready to give that 67 immediately off the bat.
With Diana.
I'll show one card and go 67. All right.
67. Yeah, done.
Job's done here.
All right. I have a question.
Yes.
What champion flings spells, gains enlightened counters, and tries to hit you for big damage?
Rye. Or future Lorraine.
That's right, Kong Ming! You were so right.
We just lost Jeopardy.
I know. Oh my god, I can't believe it. My first guess was Kong Mi, but then you said right. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, that's right. My dumb ass. Oh, Kong Mi, please. Oh, of course, it's right.
Why is it Kong Mi again?
Well, you know how I said that multiple people chose the same card and they kind of bundled together? Well, the card is Galvanizing Gale. Right next to each other, back to back. Well, this one's a lot different because the way that they approach this is different, right? So the first card is Wind Rider Invoker, which is an on-enter. You may remove 2 enlightened counters from your champion. If you do, draw a card, and Wind Rider Invoker gets +3 power until end of turn. So this is your Cloud Striker at home.
Cloud Striker at home is crazy.
I will say that this deck does not run Cloud Striker.
Oh,
the interesting part.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
I mean, it was really interesting when I got the question wrong, so.
That's crazy.
A little bit of a misdirection there for you.
Yeah.
But this is kind of a fun fact. The person who created this deck named it Rye. So that's how that inspired this
That's
quote.
fucked up.
Second card here is Zephyr Assistant. On enter, put a enlightened counter on your champion. On leave, put a enlightened counter on your champion. So for those who don't know, enlightened counter is just an innate, I guess, mechanic. So any champion could use the enlightened counters, and the default is you remove two to draw a card. Or was it remove three? I forget.
I think it's 3. Yeah, remove 3 enlightenment counters to draw a card. But yeah, any champion can get enlightenment counters, but I think anyone that's more of a mage, and Rai uses it more often.
It is a
others.
Innate, I guess, mechanic. Gameplay mechanic. But you know, this is Zephyr Assistant. It's a 2-cost, it's a 1/1.
Yeah.
You know, she's very cute. At worst, or I guess
These
at
are like
best,
DOA
it gives
cards.
this is a DOA alter card, and Windrider is a FTC card.
Okay.
You know, this card only gives you 2, right? And you have to spend 2 cards. One to play this card, and then one to either Zephyr it, displace it, whatever. Or reclaim it. You can probably play a different card. Play Windbless Forecaster. If one or more enlightened counters would be put on your champion, that many +1 are put on your champion instead. So you just kind of accelerate. And I want to point out that this is not a unique card, so it will just call stacking.
Because unique was unique even introduced in DOA?
Yeah, Gildas, for example, was a unique ally.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot about that one.
You have also Nia. You have Arthur.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. I don't know where I was then.
I was like, wasn't there quite a bit?
It was quite a bit.
I love it how they're all like spell waifus as the supporting cards for Zoyun. I'm wondering. Okay, first question: why Kongming level 3 then?
Because they play Zhukong, Shifted Fates, the Kongming ultimate card. Whenever your shifting currents change to facing the opposite direction, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and put them into your material deck preserved. Then deal 6+X to target unit you don't control, where X is the amount of preserved cards in your material deck. It is a unique Fantasia.
Oh my god. So okay, so now I just have a couple more questions. I'm assuming they're utilizing the enlightenment counters for influence, and then I'm assuming they have empower and cards to help with Gale, which would make these allies very strong. Because if I'm reading the cards right now, are they like more like anything more than 2 health in them right now, or they're pretty squishy?
There's a pretty squishy one. So Windrider Invoker, which is a 1/2. Windbless is a 1/3. It does run Windmill Engineer plus the Ace and Protector combo. The combo, so the 1/1 and then 3/4. But you know, let me give you this card. It is an Axis Gale Scholar. As long as your shifting currents face north, this card gets +2 power. But as long as your shifting currents face south, allies you control get +1 health.
Okay, so they still utilize the like Kongming, shifting, and an empowerment. I'm assuming like basically, I guess. I think going from like the previous Gale one, this one's giving me like get as much enlightenment counters to get influence, so you can play cards down, to hopefully empowered and swing with those allies and then get them back or reclaim ASIN, etc. And then goal is to get to level 3. I think I'm just like
it's you have a couple of options here. So you have Windrider Invoker, which makes your enlightened counter uses more efficient, right? So not only are you drawing a card, but this now ally does +3 power, so you have a 4/2 on board, so that it will progress your win condition. And then obviously you have your Windbless Forecaster that gives you more enlightened counters, so you could progress your game state more. And it kind of feeds into the Windrider Invoker. Right. So just by if you have Windbless Forecaster and then you play this Zephyr Assistant, you automatically can then pop the 2, because on enter you gain 1, and then Windbless will give you another 1.
Oh,
and then
that's funny.
Windrider Invoker can automatically is all mine, right? So that kind of 3-card combo is kind of part of it. Obviously, you have big boys like Ace and Protector that can swing for a lot. It does run second wind, so you can swing for quite a bit.
I like that.
And it can protect all of them. So, for example, Zephyr Assistant has an on-leave ability plus an on-enter ability. So how do we, keep cycling that, right? So you have cards like Reclaim, you have cards like Disorienting Winds, you have Zephyr, you have Displace. So a lot of the cards that can get rid of cards are
so
on-leave,
funny.
and it can trigger that. And also, if it's a Zephyr or Suppress, you can on-enter it back again. Just keeps comboing with a Forecaster. If you really hate everyone, it runs Ravishing Tempest, which says banish all allies. For each ally banished this way, its controller draws a card. So if you just really hate them. But for example, Zhukong is a 10 cost. So by playing all of these allies, you're building your influence through inline counters. You can banish everything to then draw a card. It's an efficiency. Or Ravaging Tempest has efficiency, so all of your empowers will do great. And I don't think it's a guaranteed win con, but it is something in when games are a little slow and you can build a lot of influence. Obviously there's a couple of water decks. So what you do is you play Spell Word Scepter, which is rest banish. The activation of the next card you activate this turn can't be negated.
Yep. The one, like the stick with the little heart on it. Yep.
I can guarantee that my Zukong will resolve.
Yeah. Okay, that has super convinced me now that I understand this deck a little bit more. I think I like this. I'm gonna score this one a little higher than the previous one. Because it's using enlightenment counters.
On Not Rye.
On Not Rye. Two, after your explanation with like the empowerment and getting influence, like I think it really shows it really needs Galvanizing Gale, right? Or to maintain board state, get these things buff and then bounce them back, use their on enters again, right? And then how many Zhukongs do they play? One?
It runs 2.
Runs 2. Okay, that's fine. One would be funny because if you have it, you have it.
It's a one. It's convincing me that this person actually wants to play it because there's 2.
Because there's 2. Yeah.
Obviously, they will go for the allies build or route if that is the easier way. But because they have to, a little bit easier chance for them to find it. And if they do, then you go, okay, well, if this game's a lot slower, then I will play this card.
Correct. And I think it's the first Kong main that we had out of so far 3 Kong mains that had not played Ardent Cloud Striker. So I think this one's going to be the higher Kong main because the deck 2 was 61 for me. The last Kong main was 63. I'm giving this
a 60 card deck.
A 60 card deck. This score, I'm going to give it a 65.
Whoa.
Give it a 65. Ooh. For just how unique it is. I was not expecting that.
Can I up the score by 1 by offering a trade? It runs Escape the Wreckage for that Zephyr Assistant and it has Diana on it.
66.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's the Diana. It's the Diana Escape the Wreckage, right?
Live on stream,
right?
That's what the fuck. Hello?
Not the Tristan Parsonet one, right? It's the Diana one with her girlfriend,
Diana with Ari,
and she's protecting them from
Dahlia.
the things, right? Yep. I like that one. That's the only one I know.
We're doing it.
66 for me.
I'm not here to be fair. I'm here to be a salesman.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
And then, Zephyr Assistant is quite high up in the hipster rating too. So putting that
I haven't seen these cards in a while. So.
Main engine is pretty interesting. I was about to put it a little lower just because I wasn't sure if Galvanizing Gale, like it had to be in the deck, and it could have been something else that buffed, Wind, the Invoker.
Oh, like something else.
Gear
can
Stride
buff the
Academy,
Invoker?
for example, would also. Just kidding.
We don't talk about that domain. We don't talk about that domain, Ko.
But it could, because there are a lot of allies on the board, and then Galvanizing Gale is just buffing one of them. So it's just now I'm would Galvanizing Gale be the most optimal for it? Are there other cards that are also hipster may have been a bit more optimal? Because like it's not working off of the Enlightenment, which is the main engine for this deck. What's my thought process? If that makes sense.
Like the synergy is not as strong as the previous one was done.
In my opinion, even though this is very, I like that there's enlightenment counters on Komi, but then Galvanizing Gale isn't particularly part of that.
Because like there is definitely a lot of whimsy, but I think you explaining that does make sense, right?
So Ko,
Yes.
I have a potential. Yes. I'm going to give you the reason why they picked this card.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And unfortunately, I did not fact check it, so I don't know if this is true.
What?
He's
lying to me on stream.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
It is just a unverified truth. So according to this submitter, it is the only card I don't have the first played on during the release of A and B Alter. I need to change that by getting first placing in most played.
What the fuck?
This reasoning is great.
Oh my god.
I love that for them.
I love that for them. That still will not affect my scoring.
Damn, Ko is strict.
I'm strict, okay? I still will not affect my scoring.
Because I feel like Ko, just, from doing the podcast with you for a bit and then seeing these decks, I feel like one of the big things you really like is, surprisingly, I think to me, from what I see, is synergy. The synergy with these hipster decks, and then the whimsy comes in, right? So I think because it doesn't really synergize with the rest of the deck, it's pretty... doesn't need it, right? This hipster card is not needed for this deck because it has the Enlightenment counters, which does shine in this deck. And that made me think a little bit more. As much as I want to say 66, I think I have to think about the...
Nope,
no refunds. I didn't say
really
that.
likes this deck. I can see.
He can't be biased, dude.
Yeah, fine. No bias.
I think because jokes. Because of the tournament.
I think it's still okay for you to give your score.
Yeah.
Because we have different thought processes when we make our decks, right?
Yeah. I was just gonna make it 65.
That's crazy. Should refunded
That's crazy.
Just 65.
All right.
For me,
All right, cool.
I would say it's lower than the other ones, but I do like the creativity, obviously. And it's not like you're not gonna use it, right? You're still wanting to use it. It's just not as integrated as the other ones, which is why I would say I would give it a 59.
59.
Which is still a high score.
Pretty good.
All right. I'm gonna start speed running a little bit here.
We have to start speed running.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Easy. We got this.
Woo! Life is a poker game. Everybody has to show their cards.
Table strips.
Oh.
Except when your name is Xander, then I never want you to reveal your cards.
Hello?
Yeah, so we're playing Xander here, and obviously it revolves around the reveal mechanic, but that's not why we're playing Xander today. We're playing Table Straights.
Oh, it is Table Straights!
Yeah, we just did that podcast.
What Table Straights does is reveal any amount of suited cards from your memory, depending on the length of the longest consecutive streak of reserve costs among cards revealed this way. And suited allies you control draw up to 3 cards, and you need 7. You'll notice that I'm missing a card here. That's because I put all 7 cards that they put in.
Yeah!
So they put a 0 cost, 1 cost, 2 cost, 3 cost, 4, 5, and then 6 cost. All of them are suited, so they do work in the memory. But again, the second clause of that is also suited allies you control. So you can play these cards onto the field, and they count towards that count. So it's any combination of cards in memory plus allies.
Yep.
Well, that's a lot of cards to try to find. So obviously we're playing Xander. So, what is the best way to get consistency is we're running Luxera's map to go find whatever card that I am missing whether that is actual table straight or any of the cards that I am
Wait,
missing.
that's genius!
That's so big brain. Because I literally just built this deck for our last podcast. I never would have thought of Xander. Holy hell.
Oh my god! You good, go
Okay. Map, and then what was the second one?
The third one is I don't want cards to interact with me, so I'm gonna play Nefarious Timepiece, which says as this enters the field, choose a regalia card name. Cards with the chosen name cost 1 more to play. So you can make sure you deny some people, whether that is a champion.
Oh my god!
Or
Anything
that
you
can't be a
want.
champion. Sorry, it has to be a regalia.
Oh,
but yeah, you can call like Grand Crusader's Ring or whatever.
That's crazy.
And obviously, you can also pay 5. This is the most important one. You can pay 5 to draw a card in memory, which puts the cards into memory to try to activate this table straight.
Table straight, yeah.
Or
Question.
Xander Reveal Trigger.
One question for me, because I love this already. Do they just go to level 3 just to play Luxurious map?
There are a couple of alternative win cons. So they do run Luxem cards. That like they do run like River's Assault, they do run Gleaming Cut, and they do run Luxem sites. But those are the only 3 that they run. So yes, they do run up there just in case they can't find any of these cards. Then obviously you have a win con. But yes, a majority of their deck is revolving trying to resolve this table straight.
God, this is so good. 60. 60.
Before we do that, I do want to say there is a fun fact. This deck is a fire deck. It runs Spirit of Fire. It has a mostly normal fire and Luxem, but obviously we have 1 water card here. So I can't play this card. But fun fact, this is the only 1-cost suited card that is a floating memory. So this is only to play into the memory and or ditch it with Creative Shock to try to get the floating memory to level 3.
So smart.
Dang!
I like that.
They're committed.
Yeah.
They're
I like
committed
that.
to
That's
table
so
straights.
good. 60. 60 for me.
60.
A solid
Cool.
60.
For me, this one gets a 67. The Lux, the
this
Lux's map was,
Roku
it
Nana.
blew me out of the water. I was like, oh my god, they cooked. And then the fact that
This
they
is
add
called second Rokunana.
Oh, it's your second one? Oh, dang.
Yeah, they added blue. Like even though they can't play it, it's just there for the table straights or just floating them.
Yeah,
Mind
I was when I was doing research on this deck list, I was very confused. It's like, why do they have this 1-cost like water card that's like basically unplayable? So I looked it up. What other 1-cost suited can I put in? And none of them have floating memory. So it kind of just it all makes sense. All according to Keikaku.
Damn, crazy.
No, awesome deck. All right.
Yeah.
60 and 67.
Number 12. Number 12. Where am I in my thing? Whatever happened to leveling up by learning spells and gaining experience?
Start
like
studying.
Like an MMO. Well, they don't do it because it's slow AF, but hey, at least it's free.
That's crazy. Getting juked. What the
Well, we're
fuck?
playing Kong Ming. And the hipster card that we've chosen is Radiant Origin of Mage. It's a Fantasia.
I thought you were gonna bring out Cran Session. What the fuck?
Whenever you empower, put a training counter on Radiant Origin of Mage. You can pay for sacrifice to level up your champion for free. You can only activate this with 6 or more training counters on this card. Granted, this is also not unique, so you could, I guess, go up to level 3 for free. I guess. I guess. There's a couple of cool cards in here, though. You have the first one, which I don't typically see. It's called Found Power.
Oh.
It is a Empower 3 if you control an object named Proto Keycrest. Spoilers, they do. Discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. But obviously, that card needs to be on the field, but you don't need the card on the field in order to do the second part of it. So you could just Empower 3 if you'd like. Otherwise, you could materialize Proto Keycrest, and then you can do this kind of better Creative Shock.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then second card here is
Hey! I
kind
know
of
that
PTSD
girl.
to Shoku.
I
My
know that
fear.
girl.
But she has the second ability, which I did remember.
Yeah, that's why the card is here. Well, one, it puts a frenzy counter on target ally, which obviously the trend here is there's quite a bit of allies decks, so it is very relevant. But the second part of that is Empower X, where X is the amount of allies on the field with a frenzy counter on them. Honestly, I just need one, right? And then you just need one. It can start powering up this Radiant Origin of Mage. They do run quite a bit of other spells on here. But the biggest one is obviously, the second part of my quote. It's slow AF. We're slow. And this is the only deck that runs it, I think. And we need a lot of protection from these allies decks. So let's just run Art of War.
Oh my god. Ko's happy.
We're running Art of War so that way allies cannot attack the turn they are played. It slows down the tempo of the game quite heavily, which gives us enough time to try to empower as much as possible.
Oh my god.
Oh, I like this.
I know you like this one because of Art of War.
I like this.
I love how, this really highlights the card. And honestly, I always wanted to see a Radiant Origin of whatever really be pulled off. So if they built this deck around this, I really want to watch it. And it looks like they put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah,
So-
and I'm one of those people where I don't really learn by myself, so I need somebody to kind of be a teacher. So this deck also runs Zoyu Enlightened Sage, which is an on-enter materialize a book or scripture card from your material deck at the beginning of your recollection phase. If you control a book or scripture object, put a Enlightened counter on your champion. This deck also runs Tomb of Sorcery.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So why does it need
Also,
Terra?
It also brings out Art of War, by the way.
There's
So
so
And
many-
you
yeah,
don't-
because it's a scripture, right? Or book?
Yep, you don't need it's a scripture, so you don't need to materialize Art of War right away, especially when you don't know what your opponent is playing. But as soon as they start playing one ally, you can play this card, bring out the Art of War.
Pick out you, bring out Art of War.
It's so
bam.
good. So what did they play level 3 call me for?
There is one other card that cares about being empowered, and that is Leeching Bolt.
Leeching Bolt.
That's
I mean,
the
I guess it
win
makes
con.
sense. They want to like level. Radiant Origins makes them level up, right? So that eventually they will get to level 3, and then we have Leeching Bolt because they already have all these empower mechanics for Radiant Origins. Leeching Bolt is just gonna bolt, right there. Oh,
Preserve,
I
put it
like
back into
this
your material
one.
deck, bring it back out.
I really, really like this one. This is my second Roku Nana for the deck. I really like this deck.
All right,
Okay.
Rokunana.
The score I gave this one is 65.
Whoa, so many high scores. That's crazy.
It's because this one I could actually see Radiant Origin of Mage actually working pretty well, especially with the combination of Da Chao and then Art of War, and then you're basically hot blocking the opponent for
True.
they're like, oh my god, let me hit please, and then you're like, nope.
Yeah, this deck is also very, very sticky. It runs Unyielding Wraithguard, which is a 2/02 taunt, and on death it comes back as ephemeral, so you have to kill it twice. It has quite a bit of empower cards. It has Heightened Spellcraft, Incantation of Prosperity, which is depending on your shifting currents direction, you can either empower 2 or recover 2. It also has Floating Memory, Mnemonic Charm. It also has, just to make sure you stay alive, Harmonious Mantra, which obviously you need cards that need to be empowered, so that is one way to stay alive. And then just to keep the cycle going, it also runs Solar Pinnacle, which is as long as your shifting currents face north, this card has fast activation, deal 2 damage to target unit, empower 2.
It's so good.
It's so
It really
oiled
is
up.
stalling your opponent.
This deck is oiled up. It's running smooth.
I just want to see this.
It's
one.
pretty
This
smooth.
one's
Like
really
I
impressive.
was looking through this. I was like, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, and then it's not even running the most meta things either. It's just
I think the most meta card in here is Creative Shock and Fireball.
yeah. Oh,
I
Fireball.
think that's yeah. He also has Fireball in here.
Oh my
I
god.
guess
Oh,
backup
this
charger.
this has a does this have a hipster rating of 99.3?
Was it Radiant Origin of Mage? I'm pretty sure it does, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty hard.
Yeah.
They're pretty tough. We're still cooking.
But this is really
That's
smooth,
very hipster.
as far as I can
Yeah.
tell. Smooth.
Yeah, Roku Nana for me.
Yeah,
This one's
recorded
beautiful.
appearance of 1.
Maybe it's the same person.
And
Yeah,
they
maybe it's the same
lost.
person. They're like, I swear it's good. I swear. Look at it.
I swear it's good. All right, let's move on to number 13.
All right.
Where is it?
We're halfway there. It's been 2 hours.
You know what's cute and cuddly?
Me.
How about
Sorry.
an ordinary
That's
bear, but
crazy.
there's nothing ordinary about swinging for level damage. We're playing Sylvie today.
Ah.
One of the OG champions, and the hipster card is Wilderness Harpist, which is a ally with stealth. Whenever you activate a harmony or melody card, your champion gets +1 level until end of turn. I'll be singing the songs and dancing on your body. We're gonna be playing Ordinary Bear.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. This is probably one of the more. This is kind of like the deck that, or this is the ally that you're kind of relying on. It does also run Ordinary Horse, so because we really like ordinary allies.
Ordinary stuff.
But you know,
It's
there's
just a
nothing
horse.
ordinary about Attune with the Winds.
Oh.
So you know, it's Attune with the Winds. It has a harmonize effect. If you've activated a melee card this turn, draw a card. It has quite a bit of melody cards in here, but none of them are that exciting, so that's why it's not the third card. The third card is Invigoration.
What?
This card costs 2 to activate for put level buff counters on target rested ally.
Okay.
Come
By
on,
the
these are
way,
your
Wilderness
decks.
Harpist is like 99.8 hipster rating, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep, no one plays this
It's
card.
pretty hipster.
But yeah, the whole point is to get to level 3, and then you just activate Wilderness Harpist a bajillion times, and then you invigorate your ordinary bear. No longer becomes ordinary.
Is there other harmony or melody cards? They
Yeah,
can
so
help
they
activate?
run Feathery Tune, which is summon 2 fledgling tokens. It's,
Oh,
it's a
okay,
melody
okay.
there. It has another harmony card. It has Empowering Harmony, which is your champion gets +2 level until end of turn. It runs Steady Verse. The next harmony action card you activate this turn costs 1 less, and then you draw a card in memory. It has
you are
Song of
tweeting
Return.
away.
Yeah, they
Return
are.
up to 2 target allies you control. So I'm telling you, I'm dancing on your dead body. Like that's what the point of this deck is. With my lovely ordinary bear.
Oh my god, this is so whimsy. I love it. Oh my god.
It's so crazy.
You know what's an even crazier combo? It runs green slime.
Oh, green
Oh,
slime.
And
not
you know what
baby
green
food,
slime
green
does?
slime.
Yeah.
It says on leave, put the buff counters that were on green slime on target ally you control.
Into your bear.
Onto your bear.
So if you don't have a bear, your bear dies. You can put it on green slime instead, and then you can just Song of Return it, maybe perhaps.
Yeah. What the? Okay, I haven't seen as much decks that really use the harmony or melody mechanics, so this is like very, very new to me. Oh, I love
Well,
the
the
Invigorate.
only harmony melody deck I've ever seen is Erupting Rhapsody.
Yeah. Rip.
So this is definitely a nice one, and it has a lot of cards that help support that. So it has Clockwork Music Box.
Yep.
So it's whenever you activate a harmony melody, you can banish it. As it resolves, you can activate a card banished by Clockwork Music Box. You still have to pay the cost, but you basically can play 2 cards. Right. Kind of adds more the consistency. It also runs Discordia. Whenever you activate a harmony melee card, put a music counter on Discordia, and then you can rest it. Target champion gets -X level, and your champion gets +X level until end of turn, which combos fantastically with Invigoration.
Okay, 67 for me.
67 for you.
I really, really want to see this card in deck in the tournament. So 67 for me.
The thing is, I think I'm like so scared by Sylvie when I first played Grand Archive.
Sylvie's a menace. Sylvie starter deck with the blue slime.
Yeah, but I think I will give this a solid 62. Like, I think
62.
comparing to the other decks, it is very still impressive, but with the other decks I've given 67, I could not give this a full 67. Yeah.
very. I think it's very creative and
very creative.
I think the invigoration kind of did it for me. I think.
Yeah, the invigorated me. I was like, job's done. 6-7. Okay, let's go.
6-7. Gotta say Bukunana.
True.
Oh my god.
It's the only Japanese I know.
All right, number 14 here.
14.
On this day, mankind received a grim reminder.
Diana.
Merlin can summon titans.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
We're playing level 3 Merlin Vestige today, and the as you can kind of tell from the quotes, the hipster card is going to be Silver Gale Obelisk.
Oh, okay.
Which is summon a Memorite Obelisk token with a Sheen counter on it. Is a fast card, fast speed card. So yeah, we're just summoning titans. We're stepping on people with the purple titans. The first card is, we've seen this before, Silver Gale Monstrosity's Call.
God, who made these names? So long.
There's you just create more titans, you step on more people.
Step on more people.
Yeah, and then the second card is actually very fun. It's Crystallize the Anthem. Is prevent the next 2 damage that would be dealt to each unit you control this turn. When damage is prevented this way, put 2 Sheen counters on your Fractured Memories. At the beginning of your next Recollection phase, Memorite objects you control get +1 power for every 6 Sheen counters on your Fractured Memories till end of turn.
Wow.
That was a whole lot of words you just said.
That was a lot of words.
I'm rapping here. I'm the rap god.
Just rapping. Both exalted so far, so you really have to get to level 3.
Also, these are all hipster cards, by the way. All 3 of these.
I mean, Sheen's pretty.
What about the third one? Fracturing Slash. On attack, you may move up to 3 Sheen counters from among units on the field onto the defender.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So this combos really well with, one, Fracture Memories.
Yeah.
Because your champion has on champion hit. You may remove all Sheen counters from the hit champion to your memories. When 3 or more counters are moved this way, deal 3 damage.
Correct.
So you just kind of deal an additional 3 damage. So even without a sword, this deals potentially 6 damage. To your champion. It's pretty good. They also run Vorpal Swords, so that's another 3 damage.
Yup, 9. Straight up.
That's great. So I'm assuming, so that's basically the deck is just summon as much titans as you can, make them strong, and then swing.
Exactly.
I like it.
What's really fun too is that they kind of thought about that. They run 2 accelerates, which is the next card you activate this turn can be activated as though it has fast action, and then you combo that with Silver Gale Monstrosity's Call.
Yeah. Accelerate my beloved.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh my gosh. No, I love this. I think, man, it kind of sucks because like when you see like the other decks that have been submitted, it does definitely like sway like, okay, we can only pick 16. It's really, really tough. I really like it. I think, I don't know, you're just summoning a lot of Memorites. I do like how it, again, level 3 decks and uses Accelerate and hits for damage. I do love my rock dudes. But I think for this one, just comparing with what we've had so far.
All right. Before you say your last sentence, I'm going to add a little salt. I'm going to add a little flavor. It runs Merlin Surreal Figments. It is a unique ally.
Dang it. You know my weakness.
On attack, put a Sheen counter on target unit. If you have element bonus and Sheen 24+, you can sacrifice Merlin, put 2 Sheen counters on target unit, then wake up your champion. Adding a little bit of salt to the food here.
You added salt and pepper to that food. Dang it. You know my weakness. I will give it a good 55.
55.
55.
What's really cool and interesting about this deck is that this is the first time it runs 2 different level 3s. So it runs level 3 Merlin Brilliant Vestige. It also runs Merlin Kingslayer. So depending on the situation, it can change the direction that it goes in.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, what's the benefit of going Kingslayer then? Because like you don't get the whole Sheen.
Yeah. So it kind of depends here, but you can, you're changing your sheen counters to level counters, right? So that is just every odd turn, basically, or every even turn, you're drawing a card that gets +2 power, which this Vorpal Sword will still get. You can still bring it out. It still has Merlin bonus on it, and it just gets empowered. Then you have, especially if you're dealing with a lot of allies, it does run Hurricane Sweep, which has efficiency on it. So you can cleave them all. And deal a lot of damage that way. So it kind of just depends on who you're facing. And you can kind of change where you're going, whether you need more influence and it's a lot of allies, or you don't need as much influence or it's not as many allies, and then you can run with your Titan build.
I do like my rock dudes and hot women. Make mine 57. Sorry. Make mine 57.
The fractured memories thing is also, or the sheen thing, whereas whenever an opponent recollects 3 or more, is a inherited effect.
Yeah,
so you will always
it
get
still works, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
like
the fractured
that.
memory is also still online because it's a Merlin bonus.
Yeah. I was like, you don't technically lose it. All of the stuff is like, okay.
It's really clever.
Okay,
it's really
this
clever.
is really clever. Okay,
I love how
okay,
it has the
sold.
flexibility of it too.
I will put this at 61.
61. Sheesh.
Yep. Just a combo, because Merlin Surreal Figment is a Assassin Distortion. It also runs Looking Glass, so you can play it from
Oh,
Yeah,
dock it
makes
by
sense.
60. Dock it to 60. No,
That's crazy.
dock it to 60. Lucky guys, dock it to 60.
No refunds. No refunds.
No refunds?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Let's move on to the next one here. What was that win card you mentioned last time, Ko?
What? Oh, Gear Stride Academy?
Yeah, well, we're in the 21st century, so let's command an army of robots. They never tire, and being punched by metal hurts. So we are playing level 2 Lorraine.
Oh, here we
Classic,
go.
which has an on-enter, it gets +2 power, and on-kill draw a card, and Ko's favorite card, Gear Stride
crazy.
Academy. So when ally cards you activate have imbue 2, when allies you control have on enter, if this ally is imbued, it gets +1 power. It has an upkeep, which I'll let you know doesn't matter.
Right around.
It does run Right of Realm. It's not part of the supporting cards, but I'm letting you know it does have Right of Realm here. But the first card is Andronica. As a imbue 3,
she's
as
so
long as Andronica is
cute.
imbued, she gets +1 power and +1 health, and has vigor. On enter, put a buff counter on up to 2 automaton allies you control. This deck runs quite a few of those.
That's a good amount. Put 2 buff. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, it doesn't say
Pretty good.
other, so you can put it.
Oh shit.
Oh, you can
You're
put it on
so
her.
right.
She's
We're
strong.
reading.
Yeah. Well, Gear Stride, the company prides itself on renewable energy. So it also runs Wind Bless Hurricane Farm. At the beginning of
Renewable
your collection
energy.
phase, you may reveal 3 wind element cards from your memory. If you do, summon a Power Cell token. Power Cell is very important here.
Oh gosh.
I will
love
say
that.
the power cells are very important. It does run 4 manufacturer cells. It does run a backup charger. Obviously, because you can sacrifice it to beef up your automatons. But that's not the only reason why. It also plays Overlord Mark III. As an additional cost to activate this card, sacrifice 4 power cells. But that's not the third one. The third one, I think, is very interesting. I think the way that they thought about this deck and the way that it combos off with Gear Stride Academy, I think, is kind of like 10,000 IQ.
Oh.
It's really big brain.
Oh, I'm so ready.
The last card is Tempestuous Seraphim, which is a fast activation, advance imbue 2. And on enter as a spell, if Tempestuous Seraphim is imbued, deal 4 damage to target attacking ally. This deck runs no advanced cards. It's only level 2.
Whoa. Yeah.
But it doesn't care, because what does Gear Stride Academy say? When ally cards you activate have imbue 2, so you can pay 2 cards, show 2 cards. And it doesn't say as long as it's advanced imbued, it just says as long as it's imbued. So it will still trigger that on enter as a spell by showing the win cards. So it still works without the advanced cards.
They're so smart. What the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
I think when I saw that combo, it kind of blew my brain. I was like, that's the way that someone thinks about the
Yeah.
deck and their theory crafting and their fundamentals is just so like they're so in tune with it that I think it deserved a slot in that supporting card.
Gear
Yeah,
Stride's
buy
gonna
your
go
Gear
low in
Strides
the hipster
Academies
writing.
now. Go buy them now.
Oh, you're so right. Holy shit.
Roku, Nana. Just for that. Honestly,
That's
for
great.
that big brain, Giga Chad, and sustainability.
We
We love
green
renewable energy, guys.
in this house.
We do.
Yeah,
we
it's
do.
green, guys. Green energy.
Yeah.
Green
Yeah,
energy,
Roku Nana for me. Holy.
Oh my god. Oh, they're too smart. Oh my god. Yeah,
They're
let's
too
just
smart for me.
Put them in the top 16. Yeah, this is 7. Holy
In
shit.
the top 16.
What is that? A 6/7 for both?
Yes.
All right. Woo. Yeah, I think
So
that was a
Giga
really
Chad.
big brain like move.
Yeah.
And this deck is purely allies. It is sort of win wake up. It has Draught of Stamina. It has Rallied Advance. It has Second Wind. What's really cool too is that is using the new keyword that nobody really uses. It's called Command Automaton. So it runs Eternal Directive. Is on attack, put a buff counter on the attacker. So it has a bunch of automatons, or you can use
love
the
that.
Overlord.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I kind of
this-
want to play this deck.
This deck is pretty
These
sick.
people be host Modest Archive. What the?
Special guest.
Yeah, this deck is pretty sick.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Do you know what's a symptom of memory loss?
Oh no.
Being
When you seem to have trouble recollecting things, especially cards.
Oh.
Oh.
So we're
Is this
playing level
water?
2 Vanitas.
Nope, it's Vanitas.
Wait, where are my water
Uh,
decks? Hello?
It is
There's
water.
no water
it is
deck.
running,
Oh,
it's
wait.
running Spirit of Water, and it's going into Vanitas. So this is another dual element, and the hipster card that we've chosen for this one is well, it's Horfrost Hold. Which
You had to really say that
enter-
out really slowly.
Horfrost Hold. Yeah. Anyway, it says on enter banish any amount of suited spell cards from your hand and or memory. For each card banished this way, put a frost counter. Each opponent recollects X less cards during the resolution of the recollection phase, where X is the amount of frost counters on this card. I'm not gonna say it again.
Oh, she's just trying to prevent being cancelled on his debut day, okay?
Yeah. They
Don't
do,
put him on a bit longer.
They do choose what cards to recollect though, but you can't recollect however many cards you have here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So this is the very first, I would consider the very first control deck, I would say, that we
Yeah.
have in our submissions here. And I would say the first, because it's not the only one. But, you know, in this game, influence is very important. You don't want to put your cards, you don't want to banish any of the cards, to be fair. Because even though you're controlling your opponent, you also lose your influence, and it kind of... Everyone loses, right? You lose influence, they can't recollect cards, like nobody can play the game, and that's not
No
how
one's
we play
having
the game.
fun.
No one's having fun. But, you know, at the bare minimum, I want to have fun, and not
Yeah.
you, right? I just want to have fun.
Yeah, so how does this person
what
have
does...
fun?
Yeah, well, we can just generate cards. So
Oh,
we're
hell
playing
yeah.
Diamond Ribbon, which is you pay 4, banish Diamond Ribbon, generate up to 2 Bolts of Diamond cards, and put them into your memory. So those are cards that didn't exist in the first place. So I don't feel bad losing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one only does 2.
Yeah,
So
two
how about
cards,
if
right?
I pick a new one? So I play Blue Ace of Diamonds. This is on enter, generate up to X Bolt of Diamond cards and put them into your memory. X is 0. But depending on the total reserve cost of suited objects you control, you can create up to 4 if you have a perfect blackjack.
Oh. Will they get blackjack?
Yeah, how are they gonna...
There's a potential. They have
Okay.
quite a few suited cards that can add up to it. But the third card is obviously, you know, Blue has a on enter effect.
Okay.
And you only run 4 of them. So I can't really control because, you know, let's be honest. I can't get up to blackjack that consistently. But what I can do consistently is displace it.
I love this place. I love this place. Oh my gosh. So why did they pick Vanitas in
so
particular?
I can run displace.
last bonus to put on a nightmare cap, but you don't need it. You could just play.
I don't care. I just want to play this place to keep doing this Ace of Diamonds, right? To keep generating this bolt. But also, you run a couple other things like this. We run 2 Zephyrs, right? Because we want to do the same thing. We want to keep generating these bolts of diamonds, so I can banish, I don't know, maybe 8 of them, so you can't recollect 8 of cards.
That's crazy.
Yeah. This this deck, it's true to its name. It is a control deck, so it's running a couple of cards. It's running Mandate of Honor. So as long as you control a unique ally, each player with influence 8 or more can't draw cards.
Oh my god.
It has Candlelight Hourglass, which on charge 2, Candlelight Hourglass gains activated abilities of allies you don't control, cost 2 more.
Oh my
It
god.
runs Censor of Restful Peace. Cards and graveyards lose all abilities. It runs Nullifying Mirror. It also runs Zusheng, which is a unique domain. At the beginning of each opponent's recollection phase, that player may banish a card with floating memory from their graveyard. If they don't, the next card they activate this turn costs 2 more.
It sounds like in pain.
I'm having fun. You are not having fun.
This is the ultimate taxman deck. What the fuck?
Literally the tax man.
He's gonna foreclose your property. He's gonna take everything from you.
God. I mean, as our first control deck that we've seen, it's pretty
This is
ideal.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm playing this deck, I'm having lots of fun. I cannot guarantee you will be having fun.
No.
No,
This is ultimate
but I will have a lot of fun.
taxman build. Holy shit.
If that isn't enough, obviously we do need a win con. So there's obviously
Yeah,
allies
I
here.
was gonna ask.
Yeah, there's allies here. Like I can beat you down with allies. But maybe I just banish just a few Bolt of Diamonds. Maybe I don't banish all of them. I gotta say this correctly. I'm gonna be playing Nipping Kicker. The next time target unit would take damage from a suited spell source you control this turn, it takes that much damage plus 3.
Yep.
I want this deck just so Shoku can struggle while casting to be and keep saying all of these cards.
Also, sorry.
You know,
I forgot about this
I'm
one.
gonna fumble those.
But Nipping Kicker is a damage buffer, but they also run Sonaris 6 of Diamonds, which is the next 3 times a suited spell source you control would deal damage. It deals that much plus 3, so it is basically another one. You can go plus 6 for every.
I'm wondering if
Bolt
they
of
play
Diamonds.
enough unique allies to trigger mandate.
Well, there's Sonaris, there's
Blue.
Edelstein, cough cough.
Yeah,
They run Noir,
love her.
and then below is also the unique ally as well.
So you're gonna make this Roku Nana so I can try to cast this
No,
and try to say all these
okay.
cards.
I will not say this particularly is a 6-7 for me,
Yeah.
but it is quite high but like I'm like I don't think the opponent is gonna have fun at all.
The opponent is not gonna
They're
have
going
fun.
to be
Oh, no, they're not.
crying. Yeah, 100%. But they really committed to the evil taxman vibe with that like Vanitas.
Yeah, like I mean, Vanitas, like with their card, right? It's like it's literally a hate card. It's like you're not gonna recollect this many cards. So who to synergize that? Vanitas.
He's also just gonna be punching you with his bare fist too because he's
Yeah.
Vanitas. Like,
Oh yeah, because he could just
he could just swing at you. He could just literally paper cut you to death while you can't do anything. He can't materialize anything.
I will say, when the Vanitas level 2 says whenever you activate a spell card, the next
Yeah.
attack without a weapon gets +1 power. So if I can't tax you to death, I'm just gonna play all of my Bolt of Diamonds and +1,
It's awful.
and then punch you in the face.
62 for me. the
62,
minus
and then,
5.
Ko 67.
Yeah, the minus 5 is because I feel the pain for the player.
Yeah, I'm
who's
like I
going to
feel the pain
experience
too, but
But I
also
do wanna
it's a
see
really good
this.
deck. It's
I
a
do wanna
genuinely
see this.
evil, but evil deck. Yeah, let's go with 60 for this one.
60?
Yeah.
Okay, 60. All right. This one, honestly, this quote, I probably should have used it on the other one, but I think it's still relevant for this one. It's ring ring, this is the IRS. Surely you can pay your taxes to mommy.
What?
Nico? Nico!
Nico. I love how he's Nico.
Oh my
Oh god.
We're going to be playing Devious Welcome. This one is activate this card only during an opponent's recollection phase. Each player draws a card. Then you choose action or ally at the beginning of the next end phase. If the turn player did not activate a card with the chosen type this turn, that player discards a card at random from their hand and memory.
Oh.
So potentially -2.
Oh.
I really like this card. I really wanted to use it at one point.
So I'm gonna give you a spoiler. I'm basically only gonna be calling action because we will run Zhu Cheng, forcing you to pay more. There's also a consumption ring, which is until end of turn, non-ally cards your opponent's activates cost 4 more. But that's not enough. So how about I double it with Cheshire Cat?
So I'm assuming they're gonna playing Looking Glass.
How many Cheshire Cats are they running? Because that's like $80, right?
Yeah, for the budget.
Dose. I will say this deck is $247, so it is roughly right up there.
Wow.
There's a couple of cards. Again, this is one of those decks where, at first glance, I'm like, how are they going to pull off Devious Welcome? It's a little hard. But, I did a little bit of research into this deck now. And it has a multiple win gun. So this is one of those where I wish that we had multiple cards here because you have the tax angle. So these are the 3 cards that go into that. They have a Pantheon card in here.
Wait, what?
Well, it's a card that's legal in both, but you only really play it in Pantheon. It's called Pendant of Accrual. At the beginning of each opponent's recollection phase, they may pay 2. They don't put a debt counter, and then you can remove 2 to draw a card in memory. So it's just this basically, I will draw a card, or you have to play something in your recollection before my stuff triggers.
Oh my god.
Yep. Pendant. It's usually for Pantheon, like played in Pantheon format, but it is very taxing.
Yeah, it also runs Dawn of Ashes, which is non-norm element cards cost 1 more to activate. But hey, it's a 60 card deck. They have Dawn of Ashes, they have Zhu Cheng, they both run 4 ofs. That's only 8 cards out of the 60. How in the world am I gonna find it? Well, I'll just play Chamber of Reflections.
Yes, because
you can rest, sacrifice Chamber of Reflections, search your deck for a non-advanced element, non-distortion domain card with a reserve cost 3 or less, then shuffle your deck. Spoilers, Dawn of Ashes and Zhu Cheng are 3 costs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
This is awful. This is such a rude ass deck.
Well, I'm gonna be even more rude. I just need to know what you're gonna be playing, so I'm gonna play Nia as well, which is on enter. Look at target opponent's memory, then choose any card name. That card costs 1 more to play. So I'm gonna really make sure that you can't play any cards, or at least I know what cards you are able to play. If that isn't enough, obviously, I have Mandate of Honor, so you cannot draw cards past the 8s. So if I...
Who hurt you, water players?
Funny, this is running Spirit of Wind, so we're running Wind and Water here with Nico and the elements.
This person and the previous deck should just marry each other because they're basically the flip-flop.
Yeah.
You know, I want them both to match up together. On the tournament.
It's just 2 tax decks, This what's really cool about this deck though is that it requires a lot of like brain power because it's not just a straight up tax, right? Like I need to know what you're gonna play or you can't play. So you have allies and then you have actions. Those are the 2 cards that Devious Welcome relies on. Then you have 2 ways to try to accomplish that, right? You have Dawn of Ashes, Zhu Cheng, you have Nia to try to scout, you have Pendant of Accrual, you have Consumption Ring for the non-allies. Well, with the allies, I can just play Dream Fairy. So now you can't play that card anymore. So if you only run 1 ally, like a Ardent Cloud Striker, for example, then you're just really sad.
They're the villain.
I mean, they are both from the Bolivia team, so I'm just saying.
Brownie points. It also runs Protector Raccoon.
Of course they do.
Yep.
I just feel the pain.
But you know what? The IRS taxes, but what happens to people who don't pay your taxes. Right? There's got to be some sort of punishment. You got to be scared of the IRS. Well, the second win con is they run Mage Bane Lash. Pretty classic. But, you know, that itself doesn't really do that much damage. So let's bring back Sablemere Warden's Grip, which has a lot of text, but basically you can generate an Icebound Slam, put it into your memory, then put X lash counters on your champion. So if you don't pay my taxes, I'm going to bonk you.
For a lot. Do they play Ravishing by any chance?
They don't.
It's just the IBS and then that's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I love it. Wow.
Oh my god.
I mean, am I a little biased with Nico because she's Nico? But I do love
Pretty hot.
how you explained how this is just, it's not straight up taxes. You have to really think through and strategize to fully bring out the potential of Devious Welcome and the rest of the cards that you have. It's very rude.
It's
but
so rude.
Yeah, it's very rude.
It's
very
actually the
rude.
rudest deck in the. I think.
But they have to work for it. They have to
It's
work.
definitely a lot harder
Yeah.
to pull this off than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is gonna give me a Roku Nana because it's gonna be very, very hard
There's so
to
many
pull off.
Rokunanas.
Don't
was
worry
like-
about it.
You know, I put this card deck of similar score as the other one because I think they just marry each other. But I will say this one gets plus 1 point because
You're 61.
yeah, so it's 61.
61. Nice.
Yeah, this deck was it's funny because I looked at Devious Welcome initially.
Yeah.
I'm like, this card. Well, one, this card sucks. But like, I was like, how the heck am I gonna pull this off, right? Because I can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't think about like, how do I force someone to not play an action or an ally?
Yeah.
And I think they thought their brain is bigger than mine, so they created
They
this
really
deck.
forced your hand, like holy
Yeah.
shit.
I want to see both of them play.
This is a
Yeah,
very
they
dominatrix
chose violence.
Deck. Like
Yeah.
it's themed so well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's kind of take a break here. No more taxes. No more taxes. You know,
Oh,
they
thank
don't like
God.
taxes, so no more taxes.
already
But you know what's
traumatized.
worse than being punched in the face?
Oh no, my kneecaps.
No. It's just being punched by someone you can't see.
No.
So we're playing Arasana today.
Wait,
What?
Arasana, but granted, this is only level 1.
Wait,
so
I'm
we
so
don't
confused.
go up. And this is not because of what the card does, but just the art. This is kind of one of my favorite cards. We're playing Message in Shadows, which is a Fantasia assassin spell, ally link on Enter Glimpse 2. As long as linked ally has stealth, it gets +2 power
Oh.
and is not unique. So you
It is
can
not.
just link a bunch of these to a stealth ally.
Can you link
well-
multiple ally links to one
Yeah.
ally? You
You
can.
can just, yeah, you
Oh
can.
wow, you can just
yeah,
shove
yeah.
oh my so
God,
much.
You could just
Okay,
shove it
wow.
up there.
There's-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
these stealth allies have a lot of messages.
Yeah.
They have a lot of unread messages.
No, just like me, for real, for real.
Oh my God, Co, please.
Well, the first ally is Nocturnal Blossom. This has stealth.
Yeah.
It's really cute though. At the beginning of your end phase, recover 1. It's a 1 cost. It's so harmless, except when she receives a message, and then now she just hits you for 2, and you can't even hit back. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
She just slaps you, but she's just a harmless. What is that mushroom?
Yeah.
She's a harmless mushroom.
Oh, mushroom sounds so good right now.
But you know what's not harmless though? This Shimmer Cloak Assassin.
Oh, yeah, of course.
This is classic 3 cost 2/2,
Yep.
but now with this Message in Shadows is a 4/2.
Ew.
And you can't even see it. Unlucky. But you know why we're playing Arsana though?
Why?
It's not because she's cute, but she is. But this on enter gather is a little important. So we're gonna play Fortifying Aroma, which is this card costs 1 less to activate for each herb you control. Put 2 buff counters on target ally. So this already costs 2 less for going to level 1, and yes, this deck runs Ingredient Pouch. It also runs Fertile Grounds.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
we're gonna be creating quite a lot of herbs. So eventually, this card is free.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's not the only reason why. Having only one card that relies on herbs is kind of boring, to be honest with you. So we're also I couldn't fit it. This is why the limitation of 3 is kind of hindering me here. But you know what else has hindered? Invigorating Concoction has hindered. It has Rest, Sacrifice, Invigorating Concoction. Put 2 buff counters on up to 1 target ally. You get to draw a card. You get to brew it with 1 flower and 1 herb. So you're still.
Isn't she also a flower?
Invigorating Concoction is a potion.
Oh no, the Nocturne Blossom.
Yeah, Nocturne is 1 flower.
Nocturnal Blossom. Yeah.
Could you sacrifice her?
Yeah, you can. You can get rid of your mushroom.
She's a flower.
Are mushrooms flowers?
No. Yes,
No.
no.
Sorry, I have a small brain.
What the fuck? You're supposed to plant.
That's so
there's a couple
crazy.
of side notes here. Obviously we run ingredient pouch.
Yes.
It runs all 3 baubles: fire, wind, water resonance baubles, because I really need that influence. It does run GCR. It also runs Polaris, because just in case I need to blow up your ally board. It has a couple of unique cards. It has Luster's Shroud, which is typically a Merlin card. It's a 1 cost. The next time target unit will be dealt damage this turn, prevent 3 of that damage. It's a very, very cheap spell shield, basically.
Yeah.
It also runs Second Wind, so your stealth dudes can swing twice. It also runs a hate card. It runs Dream Fairy. Pretty standard. It also runs 4 Fairy Whisperers. This is a 60 card main deck, and fun fact, guess how many win cards this has?
57.
60.
I
Damn it.
So 100% hit ratio.
100%.
Wow, you're gonna hit it. So you're gonna have all like Veiling Breeze, maybe, right?
Wait, you can use her to brew? Yeah, because it names 1 flower, 1 herb. Well, guess what? Nocturnal Blossom is a flower subtype. So.
Really clever. But no, I love it. I never see. I was rereading Message in Shadows, and I was just like, oh, why do they have to be stealth? Oh, as long as linked ally is stealth, it gets +2.
Just lore reasons. This hidden character that's on there is Parsonet.
Parsonet.
And Parsonet also gives stealth. When you glimpse
She does.
a win
Do they
card.
play Parsonet in this
No,
deck?
unfortunately. It does
that's
not get
okay.
the +1 for the lore bonus.
minus
dang
1
it.
points, but not the lore.
It's giving me. It's pretty straightforward. It's also scary getting rid of stealth, right? But
Again, there's not many cards that in the submissions that actually have true sight.
yeah.
The funny one, or Cleave. There are a couple of them. I know that the Merlin, for example, runs Hurricane Sweep. And then obviously Arasana has Polaris, right? So you can get rid of it that way. The funny one, though, is all the Uma decks run the horse that has True Sight. So
The Uma decks are good. They got this
so
in
that-
a
that's
bag.
fine.
That's so funny.
Umad meta deck.
Uma meta.
I think for me, because I know we're just going pretty fast on this, I think a good 57, in my opinion.
Shoku,
Okay.
stop looking at my
57.
note.
What the hell?
I put
for,
57 on
lore.
my too.
-10 for lore.
Yeah, minus 10 for
no.
lore.
I think it's just I love it. It definitely shines Message in Shadows, but again, just the timing of the previous decks that we've already reviewed. It's pretty straightforward. Swing with as many stealths that you have, but I love the synergy still with Message in
the synergy is
Shadows.
still good.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
funny
will-
also with Arasana.
Yeah, I will say, hey, sometimes keeping it simple is the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think it would do well, as a
I
deck.
think it is going to do well. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's lacking a little bit of our reactions when we were just saying what the imbue goes past advanced imbue.
Yeah, the
Immune to
whimsy.
Seraphim.
Yeah.
I think that's the key point. All right, number 19 here. Let me get my notes in order. I think you'll understand what we're playing here with just this first quote. Do you know the secret to immortality?
Jin.
Jin.
No. It's simple. Just don't die.
Jin.
So we covered Alice? Oh my god.
Okay, yes.
we are
Okay, we got
running
Jin. Okay. I thought I got it wrong. I thought it was gonna be like
Yeah, I thought he was throwing
Alan or
curveballs again.
something.
but yeah. Well, this is kind of a curveball. This is kind of like a bait here. Well, one, you have immortality on Jin, but Code,
Yes.
you're not wrong either. So both of you guys have a nugget of truth here. But the hipster card, let's talk about that one first. The hipster card is going to be Plasma Vanguard. It is a 3-cost Exia ally that has intercept with, you have damage 25 plus, it gains vigor. But class bonus on enter. If your champion has 10 or less damage counters on them, you put 3 buff counters on Plasma Vanguard. We'll take it from 2 to a 3 or a 5/5. But how do we get to? We're Jin. We want to take damage. Why do we want to go the other way? Well, there's ways. Well, the classic card is Men Flesh.
Wait, I think I know.
So we can recover 8, right? So we just want to get to that 10 damage threshold.
Yeah.
Right, so it's not that hard. If we're at 20 damage, Men Flesh can get you there pretty much almost all the way there. Well, the second card can get you there too. It's a draw card into your memory. If you activated this card during your main phase, recover 7, otherwise recover 4. So lots of recover. It's a fast speed. It's a exalted card.
Pretty good.
It's I will say this is a water deck. It runs, funnily enough, it runs Spirit of Fortuitous Water, which is the Gleb 7, draw 7 into your memory. So, you know, almost we don't really care about what cards we bring. We just want to level up, get to level 3 as fast as possible. But, you know, what's the, you know, what happens if, you know, we have a lot of recover, you know, and obviously Jin cares about damage. So how do we get back, right? Like, obviously our opponents don't want to hit us. So we're gonna have to punch ourselves. So we're gonna play Zhang Liao, which is on enter. You may recover 3, but at the second part of that is at the beginning of your recollection phase. If your champion has 0 damage counters on them, deal 20 unpreventable damage to your champion and draw 3. So now, if you're not gonna punch me, I will do it myself, and I will draw 3 cards while I'm doing so.
Oh, this is good. I feel like you gotta really know like the math. It's a lot of math. I mean, Jin's already a lot of math decks for this. This one is giving me a solid 60 because it's gonna be very difficult. You're gonna be doing a lot of math. You need to find that nice threshold, right, to really have Plasma Vanguard shine, right? You do have their heals and you have your damage too.
I didn't even tell you about the other cards in this deck.
No, I'm so solid.
So, if you have, for some reason, damage 20 plus, you can play Transfusive Aura, which is a Fantasia. It says on enter, draw a card into your memory. If you have damage 20 plus, if you would recover an amount, recover 2 plus X instead, where X is that amount. So, you know, recover for 7, I can recover for 9, you know, recover 8, recover 10. So I can get to that Plasma Vanguard threshold, or even the Zhang Liao threshold pretty easily. You know, there's a couple of cards that are kind of cool. You know, there's other cards in here that are pretty standard, right? It has Enrage, it has Hemorrhaging Renge, it has Relentless Outburst. So these are like the win cons that Jin will have. But the biggest one that I think is very funny, it's just to make sure, because, you know, when you run Berserker's Plate, and it also runs Shuangji, and it has Eventide Spear. So these are weapons and also things. It also runs Lost Providence. So a lot of these regalias and objects, I don't want you to get rid of it. And you know, how do you get rid of it? Well, there's stuff like spells. So what if I know that Jin has that one card that gives Omni Shroud or whatever, but that's only on one card. So how about I play Tomb of Abyssal Heaven, which is this card enters the field with X page counters on it, where X is the amount of damage counters on your champion. Other objects you control have Spell Shroud. At the beginning of your recollection phase, remove 8 page counters from Tomb of Abyssal Heaven. If you do, draw a card. If you don't, you lose the game.
What? Isn't that the card from, like, I think it was a Mortal Ambition altar, right? It has that lady with the book. Is that the one?
It's a lady with book, yeah.
Yeah, the lady
well,
with the book.
It's a lady with a book. It did come out in RDO though.
Oh, RDO. Yeah, that one. Thank you.
Yeah. So this one is really funny because I imagine as a Jin player, I am not bringing this out until I know I'm gonna win this game. So this is I will materialize this on the turn that I'm going to try to kill you with whatever I have on the board. And if I don't, I probably will lose the game anyway. So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's like I tried. He's just like I tried.
I tried.
Mom, I tried.
This is gonna be fun. I think for me,
this is all. I didn't talk about the sideboard, which is pretty intentional. I want to keep the sideboards kind of free for everyone, but I do want to talk about it for this one. You know what's the opposite of Tomb of Abyssal Heaven, where it kind of gives everything Spell Shroud?
Huh?
What is it?
How about Annihilation, where you just kill everything?
So
Deal
they're
up
playing
to
yin and
7
yang.
damage to your champion. Destroy all non-champion objects with a reserve cost equal to the amount of damage dealt to your champion this way. So you just pick any number, and I will just kill all of it.
Just kill all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just go. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it has a lot of Exia cards that I
do love
not
Exia
really seen. It has Seething Intercession. It has Crimson Prescience. I don't know how to pronounce that. Crimson Prescience.
Presence.
I don't know. It's the
Prescience?
Yeah. Choose a card name until end of turn. If damage will be dealt to your champion by a source with that name, prevent that damage.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's also fast speed.
Yeah.
So, and then it has a Crimson Rupture, which is really fun. It just straight up kills something.
Just straight up kills.
Straight up kills.
This deck is really sick. I think it's different than the typical Jins that you would see. It's not the typical like mill Jin that we've seen before as well. It kind of puts you as well as your opponent on the clock. Yeah.
Okay. No, I like it. I do like it. Like, it's not the typical Jin, but still has, like, you know, some of this typical Jin mechanics, but it is catering to a lot of those hipster Exia cards. 60 for me.
I would say it's a little lower for because okay, this is more on me where I don't know what the Jin meta is, so this is how I would build Jin, where you go in between and like heal and do damage to yourself. So I'm like, isn't this normal though?
Cole, did you sign up for this event? You're not supposed to.
Why is the submitter Kofi that this username is kind of sus.
Is this not how you're supposed to build Jin?
The most normal of Jins.
Yeah. I will say the only thing that I think this deck would make it really shine, which I think is because it doesn't fit within the budget, is Proof of Life. Which would double the amount of damage that you would take for one instance, which would combo with Zhang Liao, so you just take 40 damage.
Yeah.
Which would buff up your Shuangji and your Berserker play. And you're gonna die anyway, right? So you might as well just kind of go all in.
Go for it, yeah.
Go for broke.
Go for broke. You just got one turn.
Yeah, Plasma card isn't shining as much as I would like it. My criticism.
Yeah, it's. I will say though that this deck has a lot of recovers to try to make this work. It has Enchanted Fate.
Oh,
which is recover 3, draw a card in memory. It runs Regenerate. It runs Pearl to Prayer. It runs the Men Flesh. Basically anything that can recover. They're running at it as a 3 or a 4.
That's okay.
I think they are playing a lot of recovers because it's gonna be hard because you want damage, but you want less damage for plasma. Yeah. But I really like how they're using that third card, the Hot Lady sitting down, to get damage too, right? And then of course the typical Jin stuff as well. So it's like you're gonna make your opponent so frustrated because you're like healing so much and then you get damage. You're healing so much and you get so much damage.
I do like the yo-yo. I will say okay. But because of my initial impression of like, is this how you normally build Jin? 56 for me.
I will play Jin against you, the normal Jin.
Oh shit!
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, that's on me because I don't know the normal Jin meta.
So we're on number 20 out of is it 24? And
24.
I'm sorry, this was a nice break. but we're gonna have to go back to our roots here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Diana.
Bippity boppity.
Bippity boppity boo. Someone can't play the game, and that seems to be you.
It's a control thing.
These are so good.
Oh god, it's Benita's again.
Oh god, why is he here?
This one is different because now Benita's level 3 instead of level 2, and
no.
yes, we're going back to this card.
Oh god, what is it? What is it?
Horfrost. Hoarfrost Hold.
Hoarfrost Hold. I need to practice that.
Yep, we're gonna have to practice this card a lot. Yeah, well, we've already known what this card does.
Yeah.
So I've kind of selected 3 different cards. Well, similar cards, but very different. And they built this deck very, slightly different. It has still a lot of tax-related cards. It obviously has the Diamond Ribbon and stuff, but, it does have Mandate of Honor. And it runs, it requires a unique ally.
Yeah.
And this is a unique ally that isn't in the other one.
Oh.
Can you guess what do you think? What do you think it is? Yeah,
It's the water when unique ally. I don't
That's
know.
what?
The Zhao Zhu Yan.
No.
She has an eye patch.
It is also a DTR/PTM card.
DTR/PT suited.
Wait. Oh, DTR. Oh yeah.
What's the other archetype in
The chestnut?
Chestnut?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Snow White.
Snow White?
Because I'm trying to make sure that you cannot play the game.
That's suited.
The king.
I'm gonna play
Yeah,
Snow White.
I got it.
Which is a unique ally, level 1+. On enter, rest target champion. If it doesn't wake up during its controller's next wake up phase, and if a rested champion you don't control would level up, you return that card to its owner material. Like I said, you are locking them down to whatever level they are.
Correct.
Yeah,
Snow White's so good.
Snow White.
Yep, and it's very rude because you combo that. They also run Nia, so you combo that with whatever card whatever champion they're trying to level up into. So now not only does it cost 1 more, but they can't because it'll just return back to the material deck. And then it does run the suited cards like Diamond Ribbon and and actually never mind. It doesn't
run blue.
It does not. So it doesn't really want you to not recollect per se, because I don't think it matters. Because if you can't level up anyway, I think it's the same thing. But Snow White, they do run 4 of it, but Snow White kind of, you only really need it for the on enter, really. And then once you go past their materialize phase, she's kind of useless.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'll just play Escape the Wreckage.
And do it again.
And do it again. And if for whatever reason, let's say they do kill Snow White or they get around it somehow or whatever, we can also Escape the Wreckage Nia to call the next level and continue the chain here.
Wait, so the two allies, I guess, Nia and Snow White, they're both in this deck? What the? Oh.
Yep, Nia, Snow White are both in
horrible.
here. Funny, they are, what also relies on a water element unique human ally? Zhu Yang also relies. So they run 2 of Zhu Yang to have a potential 3/3 ally in here. This deck is it has less to do with this hold card, unfortunately, but more to do with making sure you can't play the game.
Okay,
this
I
is just
do
one part
love
of
the
that.
taxes, but is there any other cards that really have Hoarfrost Hold shine?
I mean, they still run was it Nipping Kicker, and then, but they don't really have any suited generated cards like the Diamond Ribbon. So they can run that one plus Sonaris, and my thought process is they would rather keep those cards rather than banish them, and then use the other 2 cards to try to deal a lot of damage. But they do potentially they could remove those 2 to prevent 2 cards from being recollected.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
55
for me, 55. I was gonna go 48.
Yeah, I was like, it might go even lower just because the other tax was way more committed to the bit.
It was really
way
shining.
More. I think
the
50
Hoarfrost
might be closer
hold.
because the other one was way more committed to the bit of being the evil taxman.
But I do see the taxes for that. That's
okay. How about this isn't for the modest card, unfortunately. But
Where's
how about
Diana?
I give you a potential bribe here. you know what happens if you can just respond to the materialize, right?
Yes.
So what happens if I play Expeditious Opening and responds, and then play Snow White on top of that?
I've had that happen to me, and it's disgusting. Because I would materialize, and they're like, no.
Go back.
Yeah, put that card back.
It goes back. Yep.
my
Yep.
God.
I've had that happen to me. It is. That was my first introduction to Snow White.
That's disgusting.
You know who you are.
Anyway, that's my little tidbit there for the last one. Anyway, let's move on. Keeping on to was it poems? I guess. Roses are red and violets are blue. My turtles are tanky, a bit hard to break through.
What are these quotes? Shinja, how long did these quotes take to come up with?
I was delirious at 6 a.m., so probably like 30 seconds, and then I'll,
These are
I'll
great.
come up with
These
them.
are great.
They're amazing.
Yeah, so we're playing bullshit today.
Oh,
And yeah, you can
Okay.
probably guess with turtles it is Gambu. But you know, for the modest, the hipster card. Shoku, can you read this card for me?
wait, you can. You can because you took French.
I did a long time ago. Plague Al Omra.
Oh my god. There's no way, Shoku, please.
Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé.
Yeah, we'll like Google translate that. But anyway, it's a 3-cost unique domain. It says on enter, put the top 2 cards of your deck into your graveyard. It has Deluge 4, which says as long as you have 4 or more water element cards in your graveyard, animal and beast allies you control get +1 health. It has 4 durability counters, so you could get rid of it.
And there's turtles on it.
True. Yeah.
I think they're turtles.
Yeah, it's just as much as a turtle as Blossom is a mushroom flower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we have a 4th card here because we're just adding a little bit of context here. We are running Genbu.
Yes.
And how you get the quest counters for Genbu is that you do have to mill yourself, and every single time you do mill yourself, you get a quest counter. So there's quite a lot of cards in here that do mill. Obviously, the fabled Sapphire Face Stone also mills as well. But that's not important. This card has Genbu gets +X life until end of turn, where X is the amount of water element cards in your graveyard. Activate this ability only once. And what is I think the combo that this typically goes with is pretty obvious. It is in here, but that's not what I'm going to go for. What happens if this card dies?
Oh, yeah.
Because it can, because it only has 3 life, right? Because with Resonating Fugue, it swaps it. So we have a turtle at home.
Turtle at home.
Yeah, just as a backup, just in case.
Oh, the Riptide.
Languid?
We have Rippleback Terrapin.
Yeah.
With that Spell Shroud on enter, you may banish a card with floating memory from your graveyard. If you do, put a buff counter on it and draw a card. It's a 1/4 that could potentially become a 2/5. It also is a 2/6 with this Homards card. So it's a Genbu at home. It doesn't deal as much damage, but it's still a turtle. Keeps the theme, you know.
Yeah, I like the theme so far. Turtle.
Yeah. It's cute. It's cute. But you know what can we could try to make it higher. We could make it a Genbu by playing Lively Coral.
What?
It is a target animal or beast ally you control gets +3 health until end of turn. It has class bonus floating memory. So now it's a 7 plus the 1 plus the 1, so it's like
That turtle's
9.
not gonna die.
So it's basically a Genbu.
Yeah,
Basically
that
a
turtle's
Genbu.
not gonna die.
Yeah, it's basically a Genbu, right?
It's Genbu's cousin.
Yeah. Well, it's the Genbu at home. It's the
Yeah,
Genbu at home.
It really is the Genbu at home.
Yeah, and then obviously, what's the finishing combo is Resonating Fugue. This is the strategy there.
Does it play more allies?
Yeah,
Animal beast allies.
Yes, it does. Well, it has Unbroken Mustang. It does have to try to kill some stuff, but it is an Uma. It runs the classic Frostworn Paladin. And then what's really nice too is that it runs Purling Footman, which is a ally on attack. Look at the top card of your deck.
mermaid.
You may put it into your graveyard. So you're looking for those floating memories or whatever it is. It runs the classic Tidestone Bovine. It has Seaside Ringleader. and it has Throne Keeper Bullfrog.
That's the Co's favorite. Your boy. Your boy.
My boy.
Yeah, it has a lot of potentials here. It
Yeah.
runs conniving plans, which I think is really fun.
Oh, I
which
love
is put the
playing
top
that,
two cards
yeah.
of your deck into your graveyard, and then it has Deluge 4, where you put a prep counter on your champion and then draw a card.
Correct.
Pretty standard. Yeah, I mean, the whole goal is obviously to mill, and then you use the Genbu ability plus the Resonate View to try to one-shot your opponents.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work, we have a one-of stratagem. So it could, you may banish any amount of cards with floating memory, and then when a card is banished this way, deal 3 damage to target unit you don't control.
Okay.
Yeah, Co. I think we're on the same page for
I'm
this
like-
one.
I wish there was a thing in the deck where you could remove the domain because it's a unique domain, and so you could keep putting it to make use of the on enter, because otherwise it feels a little weak in terms of like, you know, having this card
Yeah.
just as like, and then everything else sounds kind of standard from what I can tell of how you
Yeah.
play Genbu.
Pretty, yeah, because I was gonna ask, like, I think even though, yeah, Ripple Back hasn't been played as much right now with the Genbus, like the other allies you mentioned are typical for the Genbu. I think the only card that I've heard that is a little bit different besides the hipster card is the Lively Corral. So I think it does play towards a typical Genbu, especially when you said stratagem as well. So I think I might have to. Great use of the play. That's why I asked for how many allies does it play, because if it's just straight allies, right, not even using Genbu, then that would be really cool, right? Then you just have these allies with so much health and they're just swinging at you. And I did like how Lively Corral is, but I think still the win con is getting to Genbu from there, from what it seems like, right? And I agree with you, Ko. Like, if I wish there was a way you can like like Zephyr or something, like displace your domain.
It just feels like, yeah, if you get it, cool, but if you don't, also whatever.
I think for me, I think would make it like hipster. And also my score right now, I do like the little bit of whimsy and trying to use this domain, but I think for this one I will have to give it a 40.
Yeah.
But I think what would make it whimsy is if you stay at Guoja level 1 and then just play like, or even Sylvie, right? And just play a bunch of animal beasts and just keep them alive. And just keep swinging, keep them healthy, and just swing from there. Make it more like a water allies, because I think that's what the domain really cares to, right? And then
I think
stuff that pairs to it.
the same concept that this would do is,
Yeah.
I think there's a Sylvie card, it might be Terra, where it basically does the same thing as Resonating View, and it just swaps.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Harmony Melody card that swaps the HP and the
Oh, that would
power
be
stat.
cool.
So now you run a bunch of allies and then you play that card, and it does the same thing
Yeah.
almost.
Because I think when I first see this card, the Plague Omards, whatever,
got it.
I see it more as allies. I see it
I
more as
believe in you.
allies. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So sadly, I will have to give it a 40 on this one.
Yeah, I would say mine's also the lowest score of 40, because it's just like Genbu is the like spotlight, and then
Yeah.
it's like black, like it doesn't really improve upon Genbu as much as you would like it. It's like, sure, it gets to it, but like
Yeah.
there's other better ways.
Okay. All right. Fair. Okay. Before I show you number 22, I swear this is not my deck.
It's Diana.
Oh
Is
my
it
God, it's
Diana?
Diana.
Please. I've been waiting for
Guys,
Diana. Please.
I will
please.
promise
Freitas.
you
It's Freitas.
this is not my deck.
Please.
But all the hot girls are in here,
It's Diana.
and there's no bias. I promise you, I am not biased
It's all Diana.
at all.
Give me
There's two
Diana
Dianas
with
in there, isn't
Freitas.
there?
Please.
Astro
Diana with
Diana.
Freitas. Please.
Oh yes, the stalker.
Yes.
Not ShinjaTV.
Finally.
Guys, this is not mine.
This is awkward.
This
She's
is not
mine.
mine. She is mine, but it is not mine.
That's crazy.
This deck isn't mine. Yeah, anyway, it's not Freitas, unfortunately. It's
Damn
not
it.
Freitas. But the hipster card is actually very fun, and I think
Okay.
there's a lot of things that go around this card.
Oh, this is gonna get a
and
good
it's
critique.
Manifest Threats.
It's the one that I made the deck building video about.
What you did?
Yeah, the deck building video was about Manifest Threat.
I'm still catching up with that VOD.
Yeah, so this card is a 3-cost action.
Yeah.
If target ally has a debuff counter on it, destroy it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, put a debuff
Yeah.
counter on it, and it has floating memory.
And has Beatrice.
Yeah, so this is great because obviously this is the 22nd deck, and so far there has been a bajillion allies decks.
Yes.
So this card will have definitely its use. But you know, you kind of have to play it twice, right? Because allies don't come in with a debuff counter. So this card will put a debuff counter on it, and then now you have to play a second one to try to kill it, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm so
we'll
ready.
get to that. But first,
I'm so ready.
we need to build some influence, and
Yep.
this is very relevant for Diana because we're gonna play Torching Reach. Is draw a card, then discard a card, then if your champion is distant, draw another card. So this is very good into level 3, obviously, because you will already become distant. But they do run other distant related cards like backstab, reposition, you know the standard stuff.
My language.
Yeah. But I will say this deck is a 60 card deck. It has. Let's see. I gotta make sure that it is correct. I really want to watch this turn 1 because I really need to see these ratios.
Yeah.
It has 30
Ooh,
Umbra cards.
30 Umbra. That's
what's-
music to
what's
my
spirit?
ears.
It's a fragmented Spirit of Fire.
Okay.
Oh,
It's,
fragments. Okay, so you
it's
don't
Glim
brick.
6, draw 6, and then it has
Yeah.
a Spirit Shard token.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reason why this person is
Yeah.
playing this many Umbra cards and risking it is another hot lady
Okay.
by the name of Haniel, Archangel of Spectra, which is a Luxem
69.
Umbra imbued.
69 points.
That's crazy. On enter, if Haniel is imbued, put a debuff counter on target ally you don't control, then put a buff counter on Haniel, recover 1. So this synergizes well with your manifest threats, so you don't have to play a card. You already get a buff counter, and now you have a 3/3 ally.
My favorite deck. Not biased.
Oh my gosh, she's so biased. She's oozing a bias. It's crazy.
Yeah, super biased.
It's like they made it for me.
Yeah.
They knew
This
they
person
were gonna
definitely
get
know.
the high score.
Yeah, they knew who was on the judge panel. Like,
That's crazy.
but you know, this next card is also very sick. It's it's a card that doesn't get played. It's a card that's near and dear to my heart. It is in my Pantheon deck. And it very much synergizes with Manifest Threat. And the fact that you have a bajillion Umbra cards.
Yeah.
It is Suffocating Miasma. It is a Fantasia imbued 2. On enter, if Suffocating Miasma is imbued, you may put 3 debuff counters on target ally. At the beginning of each opponent's recollection phase, that player puts a debuff counter on an ally they control.
Bro,
if they don't, deal 2
they copied my homework.
unpreventable damage.
They copied my homework.
Yeah, they did copy your homework. I will say though that you have no Umbra cards. They have a bajillion Umbra cards.
A bajillion Umbra
Yeah, they have a bajillion Umbra cards. It's actually insane.
That's true.
They, again, I wish I had more cards here, but some of the cards that they're running is Abnegation, Curse Amplification, Demon's Aim.
Wait, Curse Amplification?
Curse Amplification,
My
Load
favorite
Soul,
card.
Nightmare Coil. It
Yeah,
has
my
Nox in it, Profane Bindings, Reflected Blight, Slip Away, and Umbra Sight. Wow, that's a lot of curses that you can put into Diana. Guess what? You can play Diana Haunt Reminiscence to get rid of all the abilities so you don't die. But they also run Gloamspire Lance, where it has on hit deal X unpreventable damage to the hit unit, then recover X, where X is the amount of curse cards in the attacker's lineage. It also runs Punishing Cartridge. It also runs Devouring Malice. It also runs Blight's Ring. It has so many Umbra cards.
Hell to the frick yeah.
before I inject more of my bias into this deck, I'm gonna shut up now. What is your rating?
Coke, would you like to go first?
I'm at a predicament because like I could be like, you copy my homework, 0 points, but then I'm like, but it's a good
That's
deck.
crazy.
And I like the card, and you know what? You do agree with me, so I can't rate my deck low, right? So then I'm just like, let's just give it a solid 60.
For me,
60, got it. Why is it 67?
Oh my
Shoku, what's
God.
your reason?
The bias, it's crazy.
no, mine's not 67. So I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna explain. So besides being my favorite advanced element,
Yeah, you're
and
gonna
it
explain
really
why you're
has hot
wrong.
ladies, yeah. I do really like the debuff mechanic when I first
Yep.
saw Manifest Threat. And using Suffocating Miasma is really, really nice. So I actually really like how they're using the debuff counters, but also they're doing curses for themselves. So getting that punishment, but also getting the reward from it is going to be very difficult, especially if you're playing half your deck as advanced elements. But I would love to see Haniel shine. So 69.
I will say, I can't believe they fit it into the budget here.
That's crazy. Yeah.
They are running to try to
Yeah.
get more consistency. They fit somehow one angelic channeling into the deck.
That's half the
and
deck
it's only
budget.
one. But yeah,
Yeah.
the angelic channeling is $78.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's expensive.
that's-
Do they play Nightmare Coil?
They do.
Yes.
It was one of the cards I named.
It's gonna
they
be
run two of them.
Solid 69.
That's crazy.
678, 67. Roku Nana for me. 100%. I love this deck so much.
Wait, do they have Miasmic Fog?
No, they don't.
Is that the one
Yep.
with like the three dudes in the...
Yeah, all
it's
allies get
probably,
minus one,
because
so
of
it's a
the-
debuff essentially, but
Yeah,
like not.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably because of the budget. They're scraping right at the edge there.
Yeah.
Dang. I want to see this happen because so far this is the only Diana deck. But I do love how they need to try to use debuffs, right?
I will say
to make
something
it
that's a
shine.
lot different than a typical ALC Diana is they are not. Well, so one, they are running Dungeon Guide, so they can speed up to level 3, but they
Yes.
are not running Taser Shot.
Oh.
So they are hard committed to this level 3 Umbra strategy.
they are
Yeah.
hard committed.
Just
Let's go.
just to use the Umbra
Yeah.
card.
Yep.
Got it. And I do love Nightmare Coil too. I'm a big fan of that. Yep, 6-7, easy. Number 1.
I balanced
Not
it out,
Shinja's
guys.
deck.
I balanced out the bias.
That's crazy.
But they also copy me, so I have a slight bias too.
So you got to balance
That's
it out by
crazy.
going 0, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, this is the second to last. We're so sad that we're hitting right at the end here, but
Yeah.
this one's really fun. I have a question for you guys.
Depends.
Yeah.
Don't you love it when all my allies deal burn damage when they die?
Oh god, like exploding slimes.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, me too, but all my allies are potions.
What? Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh no.
I think you can guess what the card is. It is
I don't know. I know there's a
Potion
card out there.
Infusion Animate,
Yep.
which is a rest target non-regalia potion. If you do, it becomes an ally in addition to its other types with base power and life equal to its reserve cost. Each of its activated abilities becomes an on-death triggered ability as a fast speed.
Oh my god, can I just give you a 67 right now? But okay,
Yeah.
This deck is really funny, and let me show you why.
Okay,
Yeah,
Show you
yeah.
why. It has a couple of potions. Obviously, it has a bunch of gather mechanics because
Yeah.
a lot of the potions require brew. It is fire, so a lot of burn, and it's not in here, but they do run Ignis Deus, which I think is really funny because this
Yeah.
only goes up to level 1 Arasana.
Yeah.
It doesn't go up any higher. And then it runs cards like Cinderbloom Tender, which is whenever you gather, deal 1 damage to each champion. It has Searing Rebuke, it has Slash and Burn, Vermilion
yeah.
Decree, so many classic burn and also gather cards. But you know that's not why we're playing this deck. The first deck, or the first card, sorry, is Combustible Potion.
Ooh.
It's on enter. If Combustible Potion was brewed, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Basically a creative shock.
Yeah.
Is sacrifice it, deal 2 damage to target unit.
That's
So it just burns. And then obviously with potion infusion animates, it becomes a 4/4.
Oh, it does because like it. Oh my god.
Yeah, and guess what? This 4/4 hurts. But what happens if you kill it? Well, its activated ability of sacrifice becomes an on death ability, and now it just burns you for 2.
Oh, that's crazy. If you try to kill, no, you don't have to pop it. You just it has an on death trigger, which is the sacrifice part.
Yep.
So. No.
It's just.
And there's a 7 cost fire potion too. You are
There
correct.
is.
But let me talk about this bottled forge light first. This is a 3 cost. On enter, if bottled forge light was brewed, deal 2 damage to target unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it dies, deal 2 damage to target unit.
It's literally a burn.
Yeah, I'm just burning you to death. And then obviously, for spoilers, we have a 7 cost potion, which comes in hindered. But you could rest, sacrifice, deal 4 damage to target, draw a card. So this is a 7/7 that if you kill it, I will draw a card and deal 2 more damage. Or 4 more damage. Sorry.
My question is, I'm assuming they have a lot of draws, creative shock, draw engines, right? To try to get potion infusion animate, right?
What I want this deck to have, what it doesn't have, is cremation ritual. Which I think would have been really funny because I will swing you for 7 and then just cremation ritual it to deal another 4 and then I draw 3 cards.
Wait, cremation ritual or like even undeniable.
It's just a little unfortunate, but it does run creative shock. It does run hasty messengers.
Yeah.
It also has increasing danger. Which is at least if I'm gonna burn you to death, I'll at least let you draw a card.
Yeah, let you draw. Did they even play undeniable truth or the 1 cost to kill it because it becomes an ally? So
no, so it does not run undeniable.
Oh, that'd be so funny though. Oh, lava heated brew.
Also to add insult to injury, it also runs Essence Crucible.
What's that one again?
Is
that the material card?
Yes, it's a material deck regality card. It's very favored into Razor Galari.
Yeah.
Whenever you brew a card, you put a refinement counter. It just deals all your spell sources deal 1 plus X. Or that damage plus X, where X is the amount of refinement counters.
Yeah, I do remember that. Ooh, this one's funny. This one's spicy.
This is very spicy. It's very funny. There's a couple of cards that obviously draw you a card, like increasing danger, creative shock, hasty messenger to try to have you cycle. It has distilled water, which if it was brewed, you get to draw a card. It has floral arrangement, which summons the Silvershine and a Frisia token by name. Which I believe it's a leaf and a herb, I think so. Yeah. Was it Frisia is a herb flower, and then what was the other one again? Silvershine. It is a herb catalyst flower. So they're both herbs. They're both flowers.
It's so interesting because you have to rest the target non-regalia potion. So I'm assuming you want to play this potion infusion at your opponent's end phase. Yep. So it can wake up on the
or you don't have to. You could also try to jip them, right? So you can play them in their main phase or recollection phase, and now you're kind of forcing them. Hey, if you don't target my 7/7, I'm gonna swing with it next turn. So you're gonna force them to target that instead of your champion.
Your champion. 62 for me. I really like this deck. It's very creative. I've never seen potions punch at me.
Oh my god! So I have when I do my scores, I have like my initial impression, and then I minus or plus, and then I had 67, and then I minus for not having cremation ritual 5, so it's a 62.
Oh my god, Cole, please. Please.
I was like, if it had cremation ritual to make use of it being an ally, and then do the draw, and then get the on death trigger as well, it would have gotten a perfect score.
Yeah, because then you just get so many cards and you're just like, okay, here's more potions.
But like, I love the idea of the potions
Yeah.
becoming allies and just like exploderating onto the enemy.
Exploderating.
Exploderating.
So here's that. Well, the potions are the funny part. But there's another combo here that all is based on fast speed. So Searing Rebuke, it says prevent the next 3 damage that we be dealt to your champion this turn. Whenever damage is prevented this way, deal 3 damage to target champion you don't control. That is an instant space. So for example, if I hit you for 1 damage 3 times, I will take 9 damage.
Yes.
Right. Then you have a card like Cinder Bloom Tender that says whenever you gather, deal 1 damage to each champion. Then you also have Slash and Burn, which is a fast speed card. Gather. Then you may banish up to 3 fire element cards from your graveyard. For each card banished this way, gather.
Yeah. It's so aggressive when you have that combo.
Giga burn you.
Yeah, Giga Burn. I mean, that's also like the alternative win con, right? But then it's just crazy how they could like, okay, if that's not gonna be there, I'm gonna have these potions just swing at you or burn you. Yeah.
Oh,
that deck is really fun, Ko. It's really fun.
This one's a good one.
What's your score? Oh, 62 too.
Yeah, 62 because I did the minus.
Crazy. Why are we the same scores?
Okay,
Cole?
but I do like
host.
the additional line that they added, which is also related to what they have already. So +2, so 64.
Okay, 64 for me. 62 for me.
All right, cool. We have, ladies and gentlemen of the committee, we are now at the last one.
I know,
long stream, actually.
Yeah.
Long stream. So this one, the second best thing I get from people is memories.
Merlin?
Kingdom Hearts? Sorry.
Well, the first is resolving Slice and Dice for 17.
What? Oh no, Merlin.
It's a Merlin.
Oh, level 2 Merlin.
Oh, level 2.
Level 2.
Level 2 Merlin. We don't need to go to level 3. We're going to be playing Facet together.
Okay.
Another Facet deck. This one is, the whole premise is that we're going to try to beef up our swords and our damage, and then obviously get a lot of prep counters, and then slice and dice our opponent to death. So the first card, pretty standard here. Try to generate a lot of Sheen counters. We're going to protect her at all costs. Summons a Obelisk token with 2 Sheen counters on it, and then you can change the target of an attack to that token. So it kind of stalls, so that way you can kind of survive. Then we have a second one, which is Shard Wing Searchlight. It summons the Memorite Bird. And then if you have 4 or more Sheen, you get to summon another bird. And then until end of turn, all the objects, or all Memorite objects you control, gain on hit, put a Sheen counter on the target, on the hit object. So if they all hit the champion, then you can just put 1 for each
It's pretty
time.
good. It's really good. And those birds are, I believe, Stealth and True Sight? Right?
Yes, Stealth,
I know
True
they have.
Sight, it's a 1/2.
1/2, yeah.
And then obviously the last card is the main win con for this, in association with the Facet together. It's the Slice and Dice.
Oh, you even have the SP version. Let's go. So are they just getting? I'm assuming they have prep generations, right? And then they have things to plus attack with the Facet, and then they slice and dice for like a bajillion.
So the funny thing is that this deck actually runs 0 weapons. So they're only relying on the level 1 Memorite Blade.
Oh.
So
interesting.
So level 1 Merlin states that on enter you gain the Fractured Memories Mastery. Then you may pay 2 if you do summon a Memorite Blade token. That Blade token says whenever you activate a spell card, Memorite Blade gets +1 power. Trigger this ability only once. Obviously, Facet together is a spell, so it becomes a 1/2. And then you can pair that together with that Facet together. Then you pair that up with the Slice and Dice. So that you just giga amp your Memorite Blade, and I will try to one-shot you with that 1 blade. And because it has 2 durability, you can use it twice.
Yeah, and just run it back again. So it's very like, I'm assuming very aggro, very early
it's
game.
very fast.
Yeah.
For like a modest deck.
Like a Sheen.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
for like a
it
Sheen
goes up to level
generation.
2. It has Windwalker boots to try to get the prep. It runs. I don't know how they fit it in here, but they put 4 Sadies in here to try to generate the prep. And then it has a bunch of other win cards to try to stall the game out enough so that way you can get enough Sheen counters.
Oh god. Sorry.
Okay, you know what this means? We put the budget too high. Next time.
So we're gonna make it more.
We'll,
I thought 250 was good.
250 is too high.
Make it 150. Make it 150 next time.
We're gonna go for below 100. We'll see. But
How's that budget?
that's
The
crazy.
budget here is $236, so it does fit.
Yeah.
that's crazy that they fit 4 Zadie.
Yep, they fit 4 Sadies. There is basically no other expensive card in here.
And that's what I'm assuming. I like with Sheen Merlin and then.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna look at all of their material or main deck cards here.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure not a single one of the maybe there's Dream Fairy.
Dream Fairies aren't expensive, are they?
Yeah, every single card is less than $1 except Dream Fairy. Dream Fairy is $2.
Oh, ooh, whoa.
Oh wow.
Back in my day, she was $20. Anyways. But I guess that's why they have space for Force 80s, which is going to be huge for the slice and dice part. But I'm trying to think. I still like it because it still plays 4 facet together, but it is funny with the slice and dice that you don't need a weapon, you just have your Memorite blade there.
Memorite blade is a weapon, just you don't
It
need
is.
it in your material deck, which
Makes it
and
makes more space, right?
There's more. Obviously, it powers up the more Memorite objects you control, right? So you
Correct.
have Protector at all costs. You have Shadewing. Oh, Shardwing. The card. I'm throwing a lot of shade. There's Glass Gale Flock, which I think is really cool.
Oh,
Fantasia is
yeah.
on enter. Summon a Memorite Shardwing token. It has Merlin bonus Sheen 6+. You can pay 2 rest. If you don't control an ally named Memorite Shardwing, you get to summon one.
I love how this one's catered to the bird Memorites instead of
the other one's
the
catered
rocks.
to the
yeah,
rocks.
I really like that. 60 for me. A solid 60. I really like this deck.
There's so many decks with 60 in them.
there are. I'm like, but we might be. We might
It's
have
gonna
a
be
lot
really
of
tight.
ties.
No, we can make.
We'll
We
find
can crush those
adjust.
ties.
I
That's
think.
crazy.
All right.
What? I think.
Are you writing off on a
compared to
piece of
the other
paper?
one- Yeah,
Say
I'm
notes.
telling you, I put all these in notes.
Wow.
Sure,
Oh, I
this
put
is
up my
very
note.
serious. This is a
Yeah,
very
I put-
serious.
no.
serious
I
situation.
had my notepad on my computer.
Oh
The
no,
app.
I have like an actual note so that I can look at it and then like adjust the numbers if I want to. And
Yeah.
then, like do my calculations. Yeah, I think this one. I will say the other one I felt was more whimsy.
The other facet.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
agree with you.
Just because like it went so well together, and then the shards, like the Memorite stuff, were still contributing to the party along the journey along the way. So, but then I'm like, what did I give that? The one. My notes are not legible. Hold on.
Is it accurate to your desk on the screen?
It's a little okay. It's not as bad as that's on my screen, but like yes. Okay, I would say my initial thought was 58.
Okay.
Yes, that'll be my final answer.
Cool.
All right,
We made it.
we made it. I don't have a last slide, unfortunately.
We are the
so
last slide.
We are the
In
last
real
one.
life.
Thank
Yeah,
you
yeah.
everyone for your amazing deck submissions. I was honestly so many blew my fucking mind. I was just like,
Right?
am I qualified to be a host of Modern Archive? What the fuck?
I think you are.
There were so many crazy submissions. Like, oh man. And I think a lot of them would be really fun to play, like just even in locals, like, you know, just
Oh no,
casual play.
100%.
Right?
Like I want to play. Well, it was like one of those decks. I think it's like the tax one. I was like, I want to bring that to locals.
That's crazy. You want to be evil? You want to be the villain?
Yeah. I need to no the Nico one. I want to bring the Nico one.
Oh, you want to be mommy, dummy mommy?
Yeah, I want to be the yes.
my God.
But they're all very well thought out, which is a great one. You still kept the whimsy, you kept within the budget, really highlighted the hipster cards, and I love that. That's what really blew my mind away. So
Yeah. Like, I felt a lot of thought and love put into every single one of these decks. So
Yes.
thank you. Even if you got a lower score, it just may have been our personal taste, you know.
You guys want to reveal spoilers during the spoilers? Yes.
What?
Damn.
Yes,
my
please.
favorite content creators get a spoiler.
What? I mean, hello?
Yes, please. Si vous plaît. That's the French I could speak. Mr. Weaves of the Shore.
Wait, for real?
Like seriously? Like actually seriously. I need like a solid, like firm yes, Mr. Silidar, Weaves of the Shore.
I'm just a guy.
Yeah, that guy doesn't joke either. His Weaves of the Shore is very
shit.
TM, so you probably will get one.
Yes. I mean, okay, we'll go with both of us. So I will say yes for me. Would you like to also share that spoiler card?
Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
yeah.
actually a content creator. I don't know how to do this.
Miss Ma'am.
Okay. Give you some whimsy.
Yes, give us the most whimsy you have.
Oh my god.
The most whimsy, because we are the Modest Archive podcast.
We are the whimsy podcast.
If only Picarda wasn't spoiled, you should have gone for.
Dang it! I know. No, she's already. I'm already getting her CSR. Just don't worry about it.
Oh my god! Wait, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Upgrade.
I'm gonna cry.
Is this for spoiler season or is this right now? Probably for spoiler season, right?
Yeah.
For the spoiler season starts in July
On the
20th.
20th. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So for people who don't know, Grand Archive does spoiler seasons before the next set releases, which is pretty cool. So a lot of your content creators will like spoil a card, so you get to follow them and etc. So always, I think they're gonna release a schedule one soon, but apparently now we will be part of that spoiler season. Yeah.
Oh my god. Am I a content creator now?
Yep. You've always been.
Wait.
You've always been since day one.
All right. While that's being figured out.
Yeah.
So we have our top 16,
We do.
and for better or for worse, there is no ties.
Wow.
Oh.
So we do have a clear 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the difference between 16 and 17 is by what is this? I can't do math right now. 0.33.
Wow. 0.33.
So that is the difference here. However, if we want to adjust any of the scores, now would be the time before I announce who the winners are.
I have no adjustments to my scores. I think I've been pretty firm. I looked at my notes too. So yeah, I am firm with my scores. I'm locked in.
Yeah, like I was
Locked
looking
into
back
this
on my
briefcase.
scores just now too, and I'm like, I'm pretty logged in. I think all of them were pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. Sweet. In that case, unfortunately, I did not prepare a slide for the winner.
No, we could do
So-
like 16 to first, and then you can just go to like the slide, I guess, if you want, if that's fast, to remind people.
I can figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
All right. So we're going backwards, starting from 16.
16.
So how do you want to do it? Do you want the deck, and then the person, or do you want to reveal the person later?
Oh, let's do the deck and the person.
Deck in person. So if they're seeing the VOD, then they'll know.
Okay.
Let me just
let's
turn that
see.
off real quick if you want me to. Or not. Wait, hold on. I don't know where the thing is. I'm blind. Everyone.
All right. It's okay. We're
Okay.
here.
We're here.
All right. Number 16 is deck number 2 with a Tailwind's Blessing.
Tailwinds.
It is a average score of 56 even.
Wow.
Wow, 56 even.
Yep. And then this is drum roll. Akotan.
You freaking made it. You better. You did it. You did it. Akatan, you fucking did it, dude. You did it. You're representing the beans.
Let's go!
Oh my god! Agaton. So everyone who do not know, Agaton is a big Beans Penguins supporter and part of our community, and is really really good in Grand Archive from playing with him. So I'm very very happy he was able to make the top 16. So congratulations.
He was sweating out of his ass.
He was.
True.
literally.
Oh my god.
All right. 15th
also,
deck.
I should have mentioned this before I started, but for all of those that I've done your pitch for, I'm sorry if you didn't make the cut. I will do my best next time. I will do better next time, but also I hope you guys had fun. I definitely had a lot of fun talking about all of these decks. So
again, please don't be be hurt by our comments about when we made these reviews. I will speak for myself. Ko, you can say if you agree as well. I generally love all these decks. These decks are so whimsy. They're funny.
Shinja, you're fine. I'm sorry.
They're everything that I definitely love about Grand Archive. So thank you guys for even submitting your decks and having us review.
All of these decks are very solid, right? Like,
yeah,
you're all really good at deck building. It's just like there was just the cream of the crop just came in and like fucking blew our fucking minds
I
out.
wish we had no cap because I really wish that all of these decks could play because these are really fun decks.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we'll see how we organize the tournament if we do a next one.
Yeah. All right. This is number 15.
Oh.
This is the Stealth Punch deck. This is by a content creator that's in the Creators Guild, Murgle.
Congratulations. Congrats, Murgle. Congrats.
Yatta.
Hey, I know that guy. What the?
So the average score for that one was 56.33, so it's pretty close. All right, the next one is wait, did I skip one? Wait, I'm so confused right now.
Sorry, you gave her a 69.
I gave her a 69
Yeah,
because
but
it's
gonna
a hall
be
of hot
to
women.
67, okay?
I know.
Wait, says 67 is the higher score.
I think I messed up. I think I skipped
It's okay.
No worries.
You're good. I mean, these are all the people, unless it's like someone is not supposed to be part of the top 16.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I did skip someone. I actually skipped 2 people. I'm sorry.
What? No, you're good.
Okay, sorry. Aquatan, you were not the last one. You were 14th. Let me go to number 16 real
you
quick.
were 14, Agaton. You did not bubble out.
You were not like just
You cooked. Oh.
And in 16th place is the Celestial Calling Supernova Divination deck by Purple Fish.
Purple fish. Woo!
Sorry.
You made it. I want to see that ult. I want to see it.
I want to see the ult. Let's get that ult.
Yeah,
in
this
there.
is this deck. Honestly, when I was looking at this and cooking it, I was like, "This is pretty sick." I was recreating your recipe, and I was like, "This is pretty good."
Pretty good.
pretty good.
All right, and then after this one is the Fast Sit Together deck
Oh.
with
Oh,
the
this one, the
Obelisk
rock
and
ones.
Spirit Blade Terminus. This one was by Crystal Lucent.
Crystal Lucent.
Congrats,
Congrats.
Crystal Lucent.
Woohoo.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Let's
Purple
go.
Dish, you made it. You made it. Woohoo.
Cool. And then we have Aquatan, Murgle, and then we have the next one. The
Yes.
next one is the 12th place, and it is the 12th deck.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yes, the Radiant Origin. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's gonna be the Radiant Origin of Mage by
Yes.
Alphonseus. Congratulations with a score of
Hey.
57.33.
Welcome. Congrats, Alphon. They are a
Congrats.
penguin as well.
All right. The next one is 11th place. Then
Is Purple Dish Nathan from the Advanced Elements? Wait, what?
wait, actually, is he
Oh,
in
is he?
disguise? That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Number 11th is the
Ooh.
Dami Mommy Nico deck with Devious Welcome.
Wait, this deck. Please tell me who. Tell me who.
It's Drac is the
It's
is the
Drac.
name.
I
On
see
Discord.
what your I see what your interest are.
and I agree with them. Congrats, it's drag.
agree.
Congrats.
Wait, you're making a video of this tournament?
It's pretty fun.
Wait, what? Oh, can you get my good side?
That's crazy.
Crazy. Oh my god.
It's drag. You got a 57.67.
Nice. I really Devious Welcome is so it's gonna be hard, so I believe in you. Just rotate Shoku. I can't. Ko has control of that.
Oh yeah. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, and congrats. It's drag.
All right.
Yes.
And in 10th place, we have the Jin deck.
The Jin. The completely
with
normal Jin deck,
Plasma,
right?
Vanguard. Yeah. This is totally meta.
Totally the meta,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
That's what everyone builds.
Yeah. This was submitted by a podcaster that does what was the podcast name? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
The Korhazi art.
No way.
No
Are you
way.
kidding me? He got in. He got
Chromatic.
He got in.
I said a podcaster's deck wasn't this normal?
Oh my
shit.
god.
I'm cancelled in the GA that was a short-lived GA content.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry. I'm not in the GA
Congrats
content.
Congratulations.
Congrats to the Chromatic.
58.67.
6'7"?
6'7".
6'7".
Oh, this one's gonna be fun. You know what what number is this? Number 9, the ninth place.
Yeah.
It's our favorite. I love the IRS.
Oh my god, Iris.
Oh
Yippee. Yippee.
Oh no, this is gonna be painful. I'm so sorry,
yeah,
you guys.
it's the level 2 Vanitas with the I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you cannot recollect cards. This was submitted by Gally Yum.
Gally Yum. Wait,
Gally
I thought I
Yum.
saw their chat earlier, I think.
Yeah, they were
in chat
in the
earlier.
chat.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations.
They got a score of 59 even.
59 even. Gotcha.
All right. And then this one is I know this person, but in 8th place, it is the Rye. That's not really Rye.
The Rye. That's not really Rye.
Yeah, this one was the Galvanizing Gale with a bunch of inline counters to try to feed the Wind Rider Invoker. This was submitted by Mono, part of the Apex Guild out in SEA.
Oh, wow. Oh gosh.
Wait.
Cooking.
So he also casted one of the ascents for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
hi, Mono. Congrats. Congrats.
Yep. And then you scored a 60.67.
Ooh.
Do we
a lot of
just have a lot of notable GA community members?
I'm telling you,
I mean-
this tournament got a little big.
Just a little bit. Please be gentle. Unless you're the Nico deck.
In 7th place, we have Uma's deck.
Yes.
This is the level
love
3
this.
Vanitas Uma deck with Allowance Race that plays all 3 of the unique Umas with legendary saddle. Even though both of you scored it a 67, I rated it a little lower, so it got a average score of 61.33.
Oh.
Uh,
We're just
this
like,
is-
oh.
Yeah, this was submitted by JJ Rod.
JJ Rod.
Or J-Rod.
J Rod. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Love this deck. This deck is great. I love it.
I love the
I
deck
love it so much. I think this is one of the ones I want to play. I think this is one I want to
Let's
play.
go.
I hope your Gemini is in order here. So we have the Gemini Starbearer in 8th place with a score of 62. This was submitted by Stardust Ariel.
Stardust Ariel. Ooh. Oh my god, and it goes. Their name goes with the whole theme
Oh my
too. I
God.
love it.
Yes, it
You deserve
does.
actually like 10 points for that.
That's crazy.
Plus the points.
I do want to see this one. This is crazy.
All right. The next one, this is 5th place. This is going to be actually, what is this? Our last one? No, this one.
Oh
Yes.
Oh yes.
Exploding potions.
You wanna guess who this person is? Anybody? Any answers? Any guesses?
I.
Wait.
Too late. It's
am I-
Pro Swagonist. Submitted this deck.
Hello.
Hello? came out of nowhere. What the fuck?
The fuck, Protagonist? You cook it?
What? Wait, that is not my
your
deck?
deck?
This was
Oh.
submitted. Oh wait, did I get the? Hold on, sorry. 22. Oh, sorry. One deck. There's,
Sorry, we can't read.
It's one.
Oh.
Yeah, 20,
Oh.
22. This one.
22.
Sorry. My bad. But this one. Wait, what the?
What the?
I'm clicking on 22, right? Surely.
Yeah, 22.
Okay.
Okay, there.
Okay. There you go. The Diana deck.
Wait, was this Protagonist?
Yeah, the Diana. My bad.
Okay,
I swear I clicked on 22.
Okay.
It kept going to 23. That was
No,
that
I
was
saw it
insane.
too. I saw it too. Wait, Protagonist made this deck?
Oh my god, you copied my homework.
No way,
Yo.
dude. No way. You do the
DQ'd.
judge. DQ'd? No. You are not DQ'd.
I forgot this.
I want to see this
That's
deck. I want to see
crazy.
this deck. I legit
This deck,
forgot. That's true. That's crazy.
It has quite a lot of Umbra cards in it. Sorry.
Yes.
Weird. I clicked on 22 and it keeps going to 23. Sorry.
Oh.
All
No,
right.
I haven't seen that too.
Fourth place is this one, the
Okay.
Table Straight deck.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
Yeah.
This was submitted by a community member that actually does. I don't know if you've seen any of the community voice trailers by
Oh,
Orpheus Mercer.
Yes. Oh my god.
I know
Yes,
because
a good-
Shoku has linked me many times.
Yes, he is a good friend of mine, and I'm glad that I honestly did not expect him to. I know he told me he submitted, but he didn't tell me what card. And not gonna lie, I thought he submitted the Diana one. Not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Quick fun fact. His
Yeah.
what was that submission thing called? What card did you pick and why?
Oh yeah.
He picked obviously Table Straight, and then his only response and explanation is we gamble.
Not gonna lie, I can see that. Yeah, we always gamba. Always gamba.
Gamba.
Always gamba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Orpheus, you got a 62.33. It's actually a tie between Orpheus and ProSwag. They both got a 62.
Ah, I see.
All right, next one. What is this? Third place. We're in the top 3 now.
Oh, okay, hero.
Nice.
Drum roll.
It's gonna
IRS?
be the Wild Wilderness Harvest deck.
Oh, let's go.
With the swinging for level damage.
The donger.
Plus, yeah, the Razor Dongers.
Razor
This was
Dongers.
submitted by Tukti.
Oh, congrats! You did it, dude. What the hell?
This deck was so. I was in Victory. I was sold.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
sold.
I think I was looking at it when I was my initial impressions was like, wow, this is really hard to pull this off because you have the +1
Yeah.
levels and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna keep getting attuned with the winds up on your allies here. And then
Yeah.
then I saw Invigoration and I was like, oh, what does this card do? Oh,
Oh.
Everything locked into place. Oh my god.
Yeah.
yeah, everything does make sense.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Well, good job,
Tukti, you are
Tuktai.
third
Yeah.
place. You got a score of 63 flats.
Mono, you cannot edit your decks. I think
Nope.
Shinja has already locked them in. So
Yep, I have a copy of every single person's deck. So if
Yes.
you change it, I will know.
yes. I'm sorry.
I'm
Gomer.
sorry. You're locked in.
Yep. Yeah. Well, there's a reason why, because we're basically sharing the deck list for everybody.
Yes.
So you know, we don't want you to start countering everyone else's deck or even change
Yeah.
deck completely, right?
Yeah.
All right, second place.
Here we go.
Second place. I just had to misorder it. This is the animate deck.
Oh, it was this one. Okay.
Yeah. So animate deck. This is the potions that are allies that still do damage when they're dead. This is submitted by Curl Pixel. With a
Curl
score of
Pixel, sounds
64.33 for fun fact, this is the only deck that I rated as a 67.
Wow.
Yeah. It was. It's so good.
That's crazy. I mean, it's very
Congrats.
unique. I really like this deck
I
a lot.
really like this.
Yeah, I felt this was like obviously potion infused animates. I've been playing a lot of Pantheon recently, so this card I've seen it in Pantheon. But in combination with some of these really high reserve costs potions, it's like, okay, like that's cute, right? Like, 7/7 potion, whatever. But the fact that every single potion does burn damage when they die is just like the additional, like, oh, like, what are you gonna do? You gonna take the 7 or take 4? Like, what are you gonna do?
What do you want to do?
Yeah. So this was it got an audible laugh out of me once I realized what they were doing. So that's why I rated it as a 67.
Oh my god.
So yeah, congrats, Curl Pixel. All right, our first place.
First place.
They got but Curl Pixel got 64.33. It was really close. First place got a 64.67.
Ooh, here we go. Drum roll, chat.
And
I think I know
no
which one it is,
surprise.
but yeah.
No way.
No surprise. It is the Gear Stride deck with Lorraine level 2. I think the only reason why I didn't give it the 67.
Yeah.
And this would have made it a perfect. All three of us would have given it. Is because I do think that it was a little simple in terms of like playstyle. I did give it like extra giga brownie points for this Tempestuous Seraphim tech. But yeah, they got a 64.67, 64.67, and it was submitted by Fosent.
Oh, Fulcent. Yeah, they're a new penguin that joined. So yeah, welcome in.
Congrats,
Fulcent.
penguin.
Congrats.
Fulcent.
Did not know if it would work in practice. No, it's super big brain. I think for me, when you were explaining this deck, it was like, okay, pretty straightforward, nothing too special. And then when the Tempestuous Seraphim was the big thing for me. That definitely wanted to give it a high score.
It was like the same thing where it's like, if I remove that card, I think this is like, okay, like it's cute, it's an new thing. But yeah, that definitely shot it up in my rating by when I saw that last card.
Tempest, like the Seraphim is like the one that's like, shooting up, right? It's because Gear Stride Academy does this weird gimmick where it's like Gear Stride Academy stonks just go
yeah.
Like,
get your gear strides now.
it's so nice.
God.
So
no, I really love it. Awesome. Well, now we have our 16 participants in our first ever Modest Client Tournament. Congrats. Yatta. So again, Shinja, thank you so much for honestly everything you've been doing for this.
Yeah.
So
the next steps is that we will be sending emails to the people that have entered. We'll be emailing the Discord server link, and so please do keep an eye out on the email that you put into the Google form when you submit it, and then you'll be entering the den.
Yeah. I will take you into the dungeon. And we will farm you for content.
That's crazy.
We're getting farmed for content too, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Crazy.
I will say, just in case, I'm going to reach out to 17th and 18th place as a substitute, just in case any two people cannot show up. You will be contacted in order of replacing. So if someone can't make it, then I'll contact 17th place, and then if they can't make it, then I'll do 18th place. So 17th place is gonna be Omega Man 58. They are the other Galvanizing Gale deck. With the Ardent Cloud Striker, and then the 18th place is gonna be I'm pretty sure this is not their actual name, but it's Asphodel Time. Is their Discord. This is the one with also a allowance race deck.
Oh, the allowance race deck. Okay. I love how we have a variety in this.
Yeah, this is the one with Tourny, by the way. This is the allowance deck with Tourny.
Oh, the Tourny one.
Oh, the Tourny one.
Gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Anything else that we need to announce prior for the participant? Yeah, just keep an eye on your emails. Honestly.
Yeah.
I will honestly probably email it to you as soon as the stream ends. Probably like
my God, thank you.
about an hour or whatever.
Thank you, Shinja.
Everyone, say thank you to Shinja for doing all of this.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I mean, I think I was starting on it. I had to do some culling on some decks, so I wasn't able to finish all at one day because I started this, I think, like 3 or 4 days ago. because I wanted to get some of these slides up and running, and then I started running into like, oh, this person doesn't meet the requirement, or this person is missing something, or whatever it is. So we finally locked it down, yesterday when the deadlines closed, and then I think I got home around like 10 p.m. or something like that, and then I started working on it.
And then you went to sleep at 8 a.m.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god.
And he woke up. Thank you, Shinja, for this, and also sponsoring for the RDO boxes and everything. So, we have a lot of prizes. So if you made the top 16, like, there's a chance for you guys to get something from it, because it's an opportunity to show some funny decks that we love watching in Grand Archive. So, and then tournament, if you would like to remind everyone when the tournament is.
Well, I was gonna say you should do the reminder because it's gonna be on your channel this time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be on my channel. So yeah, I should do that because the tournament is going to be this Saturday on the 18th of this month at 12 p.m. PST time. You can make the conversion for the East time. And it will be on my channel. It will only be on YouTube for my channel, so Shoku Waddles, no underscore in between. So there is a wait room that is up now, so you can get that notification ready so you can tune in. So yeah, very soon. It's very, very soon. So refine your decks, make your proxy cards, because there's no limit to it. Just make sure that they are very, very clear and color on the Discord webcam, on your webcam, etc.
Also, it's 3 p.m. ET, by the way.
3 p.m. ET, okay, but 12 p.m. PT,
Couple of housekeeping. As a reminder, the event by Gracious Will of Weasel the Shore is going to be hosted on Omnidex. In terms of the TO side, it makes things a lot simpler, makes the match pairing and all that stuff super easy, and you can look at your pairings online as well. I am going to be requiring you submit your deck lists. This is just so on the back end that I can kind of work on it from the stream side. So I don't have to import or download every single card. I'm just going to download only the cards on your deck list. So that's typically how I do it for that's how I do it for Ascent. So I will be mirroring that for this one. Granted, this will be a unranked event, so win or lose, your elo and EP and all that stuff is not going to be affected. So just have fun, right? We're just here to have fun with all your whimsy decks.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much.
And win.
Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, just have fun. If you have fun, you're winning. Okay.
Win those sleeves.
Doesn't affect my elo. What, do you want it to?
Oh, please don't.
No, of course not.
Thank you again,
and also,
you
if you
guys.
don't have an Omnidex account, we do need you to make an Omnidex account, because I will be asking you for your Omnidex ID to enter you into the tournament.
If you have a Google account, you could just link it, and then it'll be super easy. So
I think if you have any questions, once you get into the Discord server, you can definitely ask us for any clarifications preferably prior to the day itself. So
so please do join it as soon as you receive it, if you can.
All right.
So,
well, thank you guys for coming and watching us review.
I will. I think a lot of us will have to go rest or sleep. I have to sleep. I have to wake up in 5 hours.
You need to sleep.
But thank you, everyone, and thank you so much to the GA community for being so excited for this tournament that I thought was just gonna be a tiny little thing. So thank you once again, and thank you Weaves as well for being very supportive of this. And I guess now we're GA content creators somehow. That happened.
You always were.
It's crazy.
It always has been.
That's crazy. Please be excited for the 18th. Once again, it will be on Shoku's channel. I do believe I linked it in the description, so you could just go and check that out now and just have it open for until the 18th if you don't ever shut down your computer. I will see you all on the 18th, and after the post tournament, the day after, I will be doing a stream where I just look at all of the decks even the ones that did not make the cut, just to like
we have to
really,
chat
really
about
go
it.
through
It's
them
so
and,
good.
and give a shout out to them, as well as reading out all of like your, you know, secret quotes that you put about your decks, etc.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun. So definitely don't want to miss that, you guys.
So yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted, and congratulations to the top 16.
Yay.
Koyasumi.
Yeah, so koyasumi everyone, and goodbye.
Bye bye.